Hello! Hi everybody, it's Katie, the Celestial Home... Wait, do it with me, we're live! The Celestial Homebody. Did you do the chin wiggle? Get that cringe chin wiggle in there to start today's live. Hi everybody! Are you all having a wonderful night or afternoon? Because I know some of you are ahead in time zone wise. I tried doing like a good time that I thought wouldn't be too late for like East Coasters, but not too early. But I know a lot of you on the West Coast are probably like making dinner and stuff. But thank you for joining in. We're going to have a few fun hours of crochet because somebody needs to market prep and stop working on all of the big projects that I have sitting next to me to show you in this week's makes. I have them all sitting over here, almost all of them. There are a few that I'm still working on, but I need some little things for market. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to be spinning the crochet roulette wheel to see what it is that we're crocheting. And I'm going to let you all choose the colors for me of whatever it is that the wheel lands on. First, we need to do our hellos. Hi, everybody. Hi, Allie. Ryan's here, of course, although he's inside with Celeste, so he might not be super active in the chat. Oh my gosh, Valley, this is your first live ever. Well, welcome. And that one girl is also here for the first live. Well, welcome. I hope that we don't scare you away. I'm always scared about doing lives because I have a I have a sense of humor, we'll put it that way, and sometimes I say things that I instantly regret because I have very little filter, and in videos I can edit that stuff out, but in live I cannot, so I apologize for whatever I say. And if you're watching this in the replay, welcome, and you guys can leave a comment down below if you're watching this in the replay. But for those who are live, thank you all so much for being here. Also, Factory is here. Oh, it's a party up in here. Brianna, hello. Purdy, by the way, I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your guys' names or say them wrong. I have dyslexia, and sometimes when I'm reading things fast, it all gets jumbled. So, hi, Kim. Oh, welcome, everybody. And Melissa's here. Oh, my goodness. We've got some OG chatters here. Your videos, are you filtered? Allie, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I say things that I edit out because I'm like, some people will find that funny and I find that funny, but that's going to be too much for some people. Let's see, surprising. Oh my gosh, your mom are watching? Both of you? All right. Hi, Danny, by the way. Who else is here? Lindsay's here. Tracy's here. Oh my gosh, the chat's going so fast. I'm lagging for you. Oh no! The video feed is lagging. Okay, but the audio isn't lagging. Okay. Oh no. Okay, yes, I can see that. Hang on. Let me see if there's anything that I can do. Maybe try refreshing YouTube. See if that works. It could very well be something on my end because this is the first live that we have done from the shed. And I do have Wi-Fi in here. I have like a Wi-Fi extender that comes from the house here, but I have never gone live from the shed. So I wasn't sure exactly how the whole Wi-Fi thing would work, if it would be laggy. So just give me a heads up in the chat because I'm not actually watching the video. I can't watch myself because then I'll get distracted because there's a stream delay. So me in real time is talking about 4 seconds behind what you're actually seeing. So yeah, just let me know in the chat if it's laggy and maybe try refreshing YouTube if it is. And if you're watching this in the replay, I am so sorry. Hello from Utah, Baby Weeb Cosplays. Hello, Utah. Zoe the Unicorn, this is your first live too. Oh my goodness. It is probably my end, Allie. That's what I was saying. I since everybody is having the laggy issue, it probably is on my end. I don't know what I can do. Oh, here, look, I can turn this on. Let me see, does this work? I set this up last year when I was doing lives more frequently. Oh yeah, look. Now your guys' chats are on the screen. Look at me being professional and setting this up. I wasn't sure if this would work. Hello, Brazil. Okay, you refreshed and it's normal now. Okay, good. Okay, well, while everybody is saying their highs, since this is in lieu of a this week's makes for this week, since I have not had too much time to crochet this week, so instead of sitting down and filming a video for y'all where I, sit and just show you everything that I made. By the way, we're doing another crochet color challenge for the next week's episode. I'm not going to tell you what color it is yet, though. But I thought that we would do this live so that I can market prep and then you guys could help me out with that and hopefully keep me focused. But before we do that, I wanted to show some things. So I got a very, very sweet thing in my P.O. box from my friend Miranda, and I have not seen her in the chat tonight, so I don't know if she's going to come tonight, but her crochet, she has an Instagram, and she also sells like on Etsy, is Pringy Pal Crochet. Her name is Miranda. She is so sweet. So a few weeks ago, it was my son Sawyer's third heavenly birthday. We lost him shortly after birth, and so I was telling y'all in videos that it's always difficult for me in early to mid-August during that time of year. So she was so thoughtful. Oh my gosh, I don't know what jewels are, but thank you, Sammy, for the jewels. Is this new on YouTube? Everybody's trying to be like TikTok with, like the galaxies and the rose. I don't know. I don't do TikTok personally. But I guess YouTube has a new thing implemented where it's jewels, apparently. But thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Anyways, I was saying though that at the beginning of August I took some time off social media as we were like celebrating Sawyer's birthday, and I went to my P.O. box a few days after his birthday, and Miranda had sent me a few really sweet things. I have got to show you what she sent me. First and foremost, she sent me this beautiful card that has a little honeybee on it because oh my gosh, thank you, Allie, for gifted flower jewels. I don't know what those are, but thank you. I don't know what that means. You guys have to help me understand here. But anyways, bees are very special to me. They always remind me of Sawyer. It's a long story. I won't get into it. But then she sent me this. Y'all have to see how freaking cute this is. Look. Let me go to full screen. Hang on. So this is one of her little patterns, and it's a little potted plant buddy, and she did forget-me-nots because she knows how important forget-me-nots are to me. Oh my gosh, and we got a new member. Welcome to the coziest couch in the cosmos, Whimsalyn. That's a cute name. I like that. But anyway, so Miranda did forget-me-nots, and look at how stinking cute this little guy is. Look at his little shoes. You know what? I'm going to write a note to myself so that after we're done with the live, I will link her pattern, her Etsy in the description box. Okay, Miranda's Etsy. Okay, so that way, if you guys want to snag this pattern, it is adorable. And look at how fancy this little tag is on here. I've been wanting to get tags made like this for all my plushies that have like care instructions and things like that. But I have so many of those little just like white tags that I got. I think, where did I get those? Dollar Tree maybe? But I went ham buying those. And so I have so many of those. I want to use them up before I commit to doing the fancy tags. But that just, doesn't that look like so professional to have that at your booth? That's like custom. I've seen people do it too where they get business cards. So like, okay. This one is hole punched because I use my business cards for my safety eyes, but they get business card sizes, but they just have the same thing repeated on both sides of it, and then they cut it, and so that way they get 2 tags out of one business card, and I don't know which would be like more financially, like less money to put in to the tags, but that's an option too. Okay. Love the shirt. Oh, thank you. This is my Trick or Treat Give Me Yarn shirt. I designed this last year for the fall season. You can get it on my Etsy and on my website. Comes in lots of colors, but it is October, baby. Ogtober. So we are here. We're representing The trick-or-treat dog. Yes, you guys. So, Miranda, thank you so much if you're watching this live or in the playback. I love it so much. She's going to sit right here on my desk with me. I need to make some of these too. She sent me the pattern, so I got to make some of those. I think that those would be a hit. I don't know what yarn she used on this. It looks small. This might be Posh from Michael's. Well, it used to be from Joann's, Rip Joann's. But it looks like a size 4 or 5 yarn. You got this shirt in yellow? Yeah. Tanya, you're an October baby. So is my daughter. Oh, Allie, that's a good idea. She says, if you have a thermal printer, you could make black and white lined version of your logo and then use it as a sticker on cards. That's not a bad idea. My shed is a mood. Thank you. It is very hot in here though, so I might need to turn on the AC. It's just very loud. So I'm going to turn on the AC really quick and then we'll get crocheting. But let me know if the background noise is just like too much, because if it is, then we're going to have to figure something out because I am already sweaty. Hang on. Okay. All right. So here's how crochet roulette will work. Oh, Kathy, you're a Halloween baby? Oh my goodness. I always wanted an October birthday, but I was born in July. My poor mother had to go through labor when it was a record-breaking hot heat wave in California in 1995 in July. Something just happened. I just heard a little ding-a-ling. What happened? Did somebody join memberships? Oh no, I missed the alert though. Who joined memberships? Oh, you like my pants? Thank you, Nerdy Peach. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. So I have on my phone here a wheel that I have put my market prep things in. So we've got like gummy bear, chicks and eggs, itty bitty kitties, pickles, gummy worms, ghosts. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh my goodness, you guys, you do not need to like give me sunshine jewels. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I'm going to spin the wheel and then you guys are going to pick the colors for me and then I am going to go get the yarn for it. I've got all my stuff here. I've got my tulip case with all of my tulip hooks. So we've got all the hook sizes. I've got safety eyes. I have stress balls in case we land on a stress ball one. I've got these for making gummy worms if it lands on gummy worms. And then there is also a section of the wheel that says viewer's choice. So if you are here watching this live, then you guys will get to choose what I make, but it has to be something on the wheel because I tried to pick patterns that were pretty mindless, you know, didn't take a lot of brain power, because if y'all know me and my ADHD, every single time I do a live stream, my train of thought is all over the place. And you know what? It's always, Katie, you can't tell a story to save your life. And never thank you, Katie, for taking me on 3-minute tangents of all of your knowledge on random subjects. Okay. I do have a hook halo. Of course I do. It's right here. I will use it. I actually made this one for myself in purple colors to match my new purple tulip crochet hooks that I got. Oh, I have an announcement about this too, but we'll talk about that later. Let's spin the wheel. All right, here we go. I don't know if it has a sound effect. I think it does a little drum roll. So here we go. What is it going to be? A pickle. Oh, well, that's easy. Okay, well, you can't pick colors on that one. But a pickle is one of the easiest things for me to crochet because I have the pattern right up here. So let me go get some green yarn. Actually, you know what? You guys can help me choose the colors. Let me get a few options. I'm going to go get it. Don't look at my butt, okay? What'd I say? Okay, I have 3 color options, so you guys get to help. So we're making a pickle. So the first one is, this is Mama Made Minis Collaboration with Chenille Basics Brights. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the brush jewels. So this is the color Cypress. It's like a darker green. Or there is this Mama Made Minis one that is a lighter green. I call this baby poop green. It's called Zest. It's more of like a yellowy green, so there they all are together. Or this I have never made pickles in before, but this is Burnout Blanket Mystical in green. So you guys vote. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, or 3. Type in the chat a number. Tara. Tara says, damn girl, the yarn collection isn't the only thing that's thick. Yeah. I got more rolls than a bakery. I told you not to look. Go to your room, young lady. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, most people are saying 2 and 3. Legally, you have to choose Zest. Okay, 3 has won. I think, all right. Melissa says 3 times, so she's very passionate about using this. And you know what? I've never done a pickle with this color before, so we'll see how it turns out. I love the darker green. That's a well-seasoned pickled pickle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have used this Cypress color a handful of times on pickles, and they aren't the best selling. Actually, the few times that I've used this lighter green on it, these pickles went first. I don't know, can I be honest with you guys? Is this a no judgment zone? Thank you, Claire's Crafting, for the silver star jewels. Hey, that's appropriate for the brand here. So here's my confession, is I do not like pickles. As much as I like to talk about pickles and make pickles, I do not enjoy the taste of pickles at all. Actually, when Ryan was a kid, he he liked the juice of the pickle, like he liked the taste, but he did not like the texture of a pickle, so he used to suck the pickle juice out of the pickle and then give it to his parents to eat. And that is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Thank you for the judge-free zone. Hang on, I'm getting my hook halo set up. I had it all configured with my little scissors on it because I was using it in the car the other day. I think I'm going to use my big scissors though because I need to sharpen my little ones. How do y'all sharpen your like little scissors like this? Because I actually have a scissor sharpener. Where is it? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. But I have a scissor sharpener for like my sewing scissors, but it's too big for those little ones. And these are so dull that it just like sheds my yarn and I really don't like it. Your brother got mad at you for not liking pickles when you were little and would judge you for it. Hey, pickles are a very specific taste profile. Oh my gosh, thank you, Southern Crochet Co. Hey, how's your move going? Are you all settled into your new place? Sharpening stone, like for knives. Oh, that's true. I could try a sharpening stone. That's not a bad idea at all. Or just buy new ones. Yeah, that's kind of where I am at this point, honestly, because I'm like, these things aren't expensive at all. They're a few bucks at, you know, Michael's or wherever. But I don't know. I like these ones. I've had these since I first started crocheting, so a lot of it is like symbolic to me, you know? I like using them. Okay, good. You're all settled in. You just buy new ones. That's fair. Stacy, you're a pickle lover? What kind of pickles do you like? Peanut butter and pickled sandwiches? What? Thank you, Left Hook Crochet. How are you doing? Oh, sandpaper. I wonder if sandpaper would work. I mean, it would probably sharpen, but these are very, like, shiny silver. So I wonder if it would affect, like, the shininess of them. You use kid safety scissors. Oh, you might be having an allergic reaction to your brother's cat. Oh no. I'm slightly allergic to cats too. That's why we don't have one. I'm not allergic to much though. I'm allergic to grass and a little allergic to cats. It's not to the point of like hives or anything, but I just get a little snotty, like a little kid. Toasted bread sandwiches. That sounds like something that they would eat in the UK. Toasted bread sandwiches. That's just 2 pieces of bread with some butter. I'm teasing you, my British friends. You're afraid of cats, Babs? Why are you afraid of cats? You know what? That is valid. I have been attacked by more cats than I would have cared to have been attacked by. Because Ryan had cats growing up. He had like 4 at a time, sometimes 5, because his mom is definitely a crazy cat lady. And yeah, I would go over to his house like when we were in high school and newly dating. And I would get attacked and scratched by cats. And I have very fair skin. And so you just look at my skin the wrong way and it's like, ha, bruise. Have fun with that. And so, like, the cats would come up and, like, knead on me, you know, like, on my thighs. And then my thigh would look like it was, like, hit by a car or something. You're terrified of dogs, Valley? I am a little bit scared of German Shepherds, only because when I was a kid, I was probably 8 or 9, we had our little dog. He was a puppy. His name was Buddy. He was a Maltese Shih Tzu mix, little black and white dog, cute as can be. He was only a few months old. We had just gotten him, and we were doing like place training, or not place training, training him so that when the front door was open, he wouldn't run out. And the front door was open and we were doing his training, and a German Shepherd and its owner walked by, not on leash, and the German Shepherd saw Buddy like through the open front door and ran to attack him. And I was like 9 years old at the time, and my fight or flight kicked in, and I was gonna save that dog, so help me. So I snatched Buddy up in my arms and I held him over my head, and the German Shepherd, I was wearing like a skirt, tugged on my skirt, pulled my skirt down, and like started ripping at my shirt. Fortunately, I was not hurt, but Buddy jumped all the way from up top in my hands down and ran away. And so after the attack was over and the German Shepherd was like, you know, secured and everything, we were like, oh my gosh, Buddy ran away from home, and you know, that was traumatizing in and of itself. But then I turn around and Buddy is sitting right inside of the front door just shaking, but he went right back to his place, and it was so sweet. But ever since then, I do have a slight fear of German Shepherds, but I love all animals. Oh, you guys talking about the weather where you are? It was so nice today. It was 77 degrees today. Ryan showed me a little map earlier that showed the weather in the entire country and how nice the weather was. And Indiana was some of the nicest weather apparently today in the United States. Oh, by the way, it looks like some people are putting in the numbers to choose the yarn color. By the time you catch up to this point in the live, I'm giving you this info. On the video, click the little button down next to where the little speaker icon is and click live so that it actually jumps to the live part. Excuse me, live part in the video. Hang on. I got a big old jug of water here. But it's, for some people, your stream might be delayed a little bit. So, oh my goodness, I am hot. How is the background noise, you guys? Can you hear the AC on? Is it too bad? Melissa, it was 106 in California today. Yowza, I do not miss that at all. That was actually one thing that was really important to Ryan and I when we moved here to Indiana, was moving to a place that had all 4 seasons, because in California it's just hot and more hot. And so it was very charming to us, the idea of moving to a place that would experience all 4 seasons. And so we actually get to see the weather change now, along with the leaves and the snow and the winter. You can't hear it. Okay, good, good, good. Ryan, behave yourself. 111 in Texas. Bleh. Thank you, Nerdy Peach. Thank you, thank you. Gold stars for you. That's why you have the little shield next to your name. Nerdy Peach just said, if you're just now saying a number, or if I'm just now saying a number to you, then tap the live button to jump to see me actually live. Although the funny thing about that is that by the time they see us telling them that, they're already going to be past the part where I told them to pick a number. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Maria. Oh my goodness, Sunday times 100 joules? I wish I knew what these things were. Can somebody fill me in, please, on what these joules mean? Thank you, Soy Sauce. Soy Sauce says, I love your shirt. It's available on my Etsy and my website. I drew it last year for the fall season, and since it's October, we're already ready for the fall. I actually just got out of storage all of my office Halloween and fall stuff. It's sitting over there. And so in a few weeks, we will make over the background here to incorporate some of our spooky decor, which is all just like pastel little ghosties and pumpkins. It's far from spooky. Also, I'm almost done with this pickle. Ryan, Cheeseball King just gifted 30 flower jewels. Okay, Ryan, what does that mean? Wait, there's an After Dark stream? There has been an After Dark stream in the past, yes. I have, like I said, my sense of humor is sometimes a lot for people, and so I have to label things as After Dark if it gets R-rated, because it does. But we're not gonna go there in this one. This is just a casual chit-chatty video. Okay, I have finished the pickle carcass. Now we got to put the eyes in. Should I use 10 or 12 millimeter? Let's see how the 12s look. These eyes are very big. I don't know. What do we think? Are those too big? I feel like they might be a little too big. Those are 12 millimeter. Good morning from Australia. Hi, Debs. Good morning. What time is it there right now? I want to cash my rubies for yarn, Nerdy Peach says. Okay, so I assume that it equates to like dollar amounts, yeah? So rubies are fancy. Okay, that's what I'm learning. Oh my gosh, a butterfly just showed up on the screen. Nurse TT gifted 450 butterfly jewels. Did that show up for you guys too? Where on the chat it like did a little butterfly flying across? That was fun. That was very cute. Okay, what do we think? You like the big eyes, or there are the 10 millimeters? I'm going to put a little mouth in between the eyes. You like big eyes and you cannot lie. Carrie, 200 sunshine. Hey, I needed that for the Renaissance Fair. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, you know what? Because there's a delay in the live, I'm just gonna go with my heart is telling me. Oh, you guys say bigger. Okay, okay. I was about to snap the backs on. Y'all saved me. I don't think I'm gonna embroider the mouth right now. Do I have embroidery thread out here? I don't know if I do. Julie, thank you so much for. There is 6-7 jewels. We're cooked. Chat, we are cooked. Why are there 6-7 jewels? What does that mean? Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. Julie says, I am in awe of how fast you crochet. You know what? When you do this for your full-time job, I don't really have any choice but to crochet fast. My problem is that I just stop crocheting to talk or to watch my show. I've been watching Vampire Diaries. How many of y'all have watched Vampire Diaries? Okay, 100 joules is 50 cents. Thank you so much. I'm not good at math, because for whatever reason, my nervous system can't tell the difference between doing a simple math problem and being chased by a lion. So, okay, gifted 2 sparkle jewels. Thank you, Left Hook Crochet. So I'm not going to know until the live is over what all of this means. But I appreciate you guys. I like hearing the little ding-a-ling sounds. Nurse TT again. Sent a clapping seal. Oh, that one's cute. That little thing's cute. I have no idea how to turn those things on and off. I'm going to be rich in rubies. Oh, I like rubies because they're my birthstone. Kathy says, crochet is my full-time job and I'm slower than a turtle if turtles crocheted. Well, hopefully your crochet... Oh, there's a bug. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully your crochet turtles go faster than if a turtle were to crochet. Oh, wait. I'm old. What is 6'7"? I thought it was 6'9". Lavender Daisy. Okay. I am no expert in the Gen Alpha lingo. But 6'7" is like a meme. And if you don't know what a meme is, it's like a internet joke. And back in my day, the funny number was 6'7". But nowadays the funny number was 6'9", but nowadays it's 6'7". And there's a whole backstory as to why that is, but it really started when I was finishing up teaching 5th grade, and the kids would come in and be like, hey, Miss Swanson, 6'7", and I'm like, okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Emily. Sent happy poop for 10 joules. Thank you, Nurse TT. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I need to know how to turn crochet into my full-time job. Please tell me how so I can get started. Okay. I am by far no expert in this field. Sent it clutch. Thank you, Ryan, for coming in clutch. Is Celeste eating dinner, by the way? I assume she is if you're sending clutches. So to do your crochet full-time. See, I don't know that I am qualified to give tips on this because I was in a very specific time in my life where it just kind of fell into my lap. Thank you so much, Carrie, for 30 flower jewels. But when I started my crochet business, I still am a certified teacher. I taught 5th grade for years, and I taught 2nd grade before that, but 5th grade was my favorite. And I got pregnant with our first child, Sawyer, and he was due at the beginning of August. And so I decided that I would be taking a year off from teaching while he was a newborn and going into his first year. We were fortunately in a financial place where we could allow me to have time off. We had just moved to Indiana from California, where the cost of living is so different. That's a story for another time. Oh my goodness, all these little pop-ups. Thank you, Southern Crochet Co. I can't get over these little gifts that they have up here. Gifted 10 hiding jewels. Thank you guys. Nurse TT, you're like my pimp today, aren't you? Thank you so much. Anyway, so I had decided to take a year off, and then unfortunately Sawyer passed shortly after birth. Oh no, I put the eyes in crooked. Let me finish what I'm saying and then I'll show you this monstrosity. Unfortunately, Sawyer passed away from a nuchal cord. And then I just, grief, right? still in it, but really in it, of course, in that first year. And then after that, I could not bring myself to go back to the classroom, especially teaching public school where there are a lot of children who are neglected. It was very difficult for me. I'm an empath, so it was difficult for me to compartmentalize not bringing that stuff home from work with me. And I was just not in the mental headspace to know that I would be okay to go back and deal with that all day and then come home and still be grieving. And so I decided to take another year off of work, and I didn't really have anything to do all day long, and I was grieving, and so I decided to just start crocheting. And then I did my very first market that first year, which was Fall Festival, which we're going to be going to again this year, and it'll be my third year there in Greensburg, our little hometown. And I made a few $1,000s that first weekend, and I was like, you know what, this might work for something. And so I started signing up for more markets, and then all my friends and family have been telling me since the time, I don't know, I was like in college, that I need to start a YouTube channel because they all know me and my personality, and like I'm crafty and everything, and they're like, you would do so well on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to put myself out there on the internet. That seems a little scary. And I decided to just do it when Celeste was only 3 months old. She was just an itty bitty little larva, and here we are now almost 2 years later. So it just kind of worked out for me. So I don't feel that I have the knowledge, unfortunately, to give you about how to start crochet full time. I was just very, very fortunate and very blessed. So yes. Lavender Daisy Craft says, LOL, I keep laughing, and my hubs is like, what? It's an inside joke. He wouldn't understand. Are we doing another Sew Your Stitches donation? You have so much yarn and things that you want to get rid of. I think that we are going to do a Sew Your Stitches, but it's going to be different than it was last year. Last year we did it from the months of August, which is when his birthday is, through October, which is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. And we made hats and blankets, and we donated them to hospitals around the country. And you guys sent me so many. I donated, I think, 200 and something hats and blankets to my local hospitals, and so they are set. They're still set. I'm friends with like the bereavement counselors at a few of them. They are set. So if we do Sew Your Stitches again this year, which I know that we will, it's just a matter of what it's gonna look like. It might look a little different because every year we like to do some sort of fundraiser or donation drive in honor of him. The first year, after he passed, we did a book drive for the NICU, and just Ryan and I, this was before I had a YouTube, so Ryan and I raised about 500 board books donations, and donated them to our local NICU so that parents would have something to sit there and read to their babies. Yeah. Steve is here. Hi, Steve. Hello, Steve. Welcome to the party. Let's see. Hi, Lucy. You're an empath too, Maymaid. Yeah, you just left your job as a public school healthcare nurse to just focus on your crochet and market. I totally understand about taking home all those feelings you feel with your school kids. Yes. Yep, you get it. Okay, look at you guys. I was too busy yapping. He looks like a stroke pickle. And one eye is a bit lower than the other, but maybe somebody will like him. Let's hope somebody likes him. All right, I will embroider the mouth on him later. One pickle is done. By the way, are we still having issues with the stream lagging? I hope not. You like the crooked eyes, Nerdy Peach? Okay, good. We got Nerdy Peach's appreciation and approval, so it's okay. All right, let's do our next wheel spin after I show you something. Sammy, thank you so much for the hiding jewels. Okay, so you guys know about the hook halo. So I have gotten so many comments and like DMs on Instagram saying that you wanted a way to connect it to you, like your clothing. Somebody suggested a necklace so that they could wear their tools when they like got up and went to the bathroom and whatnot. So this is what we've got now. So we can detach our tether here and connect it to our star clip, and then you can connect your star clip to your clothes, and then you always have it with you, or you can connect it to like your whips bag. Like I have my progress bag right here. This is great for when I'm on the go. I can clip it to the inside of my bag, so that way it's easy for me to just find my hook. And the best part is that you can connect multiple, oh my gosh, I'm missing all these dings. Thank you, Sammy, for the gold coins. You can connect multiple tethers to one star clip. So there we go. Now I've got my hook and my scissors on the one. If you use like a blanket when you crochet, you could put this on your blanket, so that way when you're doing color changes, you can just drop your scissors and pick up your hook, and vice versa, and it won't, you know, slide off you, because that's the problem that I had, which is why I came up with this. Actually, speaking of which, I have footage from January of this year of me prototyping the hook halo, because I was sick of losing my really heavy interchangeable crochet hook tips. It kept sliding off my lap, off my big thunder thighs, into like the little crevices. Thank you, Carrie, for the butterflies. Into the crevices of my recliner chair, and then it would just be lost to the void. And I was like, okay, this is like the third time I've had to replace this stupid hook. I need something. So I started prototyping it with rubber bands, and I have footage of all of that back in January, but I didn't have enough footage for an entire vlog. So I actually have footage from June going yarn shopping. So I might end up putting like a compilation vlog of just all of the little clips that I filmed over the past like year that just never made it into other vlogs. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the star clip. So now you can get this accessory on my website and on my Etsy. Thank you, Sammy, for the clutch jewels and for the high fives. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that before we moved on, and we're gonna spin the wheel again right now. Y'all, I can't keep up with you. Out of the barn. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. How's that little baby of yours, that little baby boy? What size hook do you use for your mystery kitties? I use a 4.5 millimeter hook. You missed the vlogs. I know. I had to put the vlogs on pause because my full-time job, well, okay, I say I do crochet full-time, and I do in part, well, I do, period. But also in the springtime, because I still have my teaching credential and a couple $1,000s of student loan debt to prove it, from getting my degrees in, you know, education and whatnot. Because I have those, I'm like, I can't let them just go to waste. It wouldn't feel right. So every spring I do standardized test scoring. Although I started as a scorer, but being with that company for a few years now, I've actually worked my way up, and I am now a supervisor. So I no longer score tests. I supervise the people who do. But because I do that every spring, I was put on a project this year that started earlier and ended later than what normally I do, because it was my first year as a supervisor. So I got a few extra weeks of work, a few extra months actually of work out of it, which was great because, you know, that's extra money and I do enjoy doing that. But that mean that vlogs had to go on hold. My YouTube channel, like, we stopped doing 2 postings a week. I had to put the entire hook halo on hold because I make these one by one by hand. So even though I had like everything ready to launch them in like end of February, early March, my project for my full-time standardized test scoring job started like a week before I was planning to launch, and so it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back because I was working 50 hours a week doing that and doing YouTube and my crochet, and so it was just too much. So yeah, okay, we got to spin the wheel again. Let me chat with y'all for a second here. Hi, Miranda. Miranda's here. Hey, did you hear me gushing about this little guy? If not, then you're going to have to go back and rewatch the beginning of the video. But I love him. I love him so much. I'm going to try not to wipe all of my makeup all over him, but he's sitting right here on my desk with me. Thank you so much for that. Oh, thank you, Marissa, for getting the star clip. Walmart is carrying Parfait Plush XL and a smaller one. Oh, I did not know that. Is that online only or in store? You live a couple hours from the Premier Yarn warehouse, so my orders always come in a few days. Yeah, Heather, where is the warehouse? Isn't it in like Wisconsin? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it Wisconsin? Because Ryan and I have, or that might be the Hirschner's warehouse that I'm thinking of, because Ryan and I have debated. I'm wiggling my crochet hook at you like you're in trouble. You can also hear the dinglings of the hook halo. But we have debated doing a road trip to vlog the experience of going to the Hirschner's warehouse. Yeah. But in terms, I think somebody asked how long does it normally take to get your order? It depends. I have had it show up within the week and I've had to wait 2+ weeks. I don't know what the holdup was on those times that it took longer, unfortunately. North Carolina. Okay, you know what? That's not too far away from me. Should we do a North Carolina meetup? And so I can go to the Premier warehouse and do a vlog there where we go shop in person. TCE3274, you're a new sub. You don't crochet. I'm an illustrator, but you love to watch. Oh my gosh, welcome. You're just here for the vibes, and I love that for you. Okay, let's spin the wheel again so that I can start crocheting, and then we can keep chatting. Okay, so it's set to not take the things off that I've already done, so it is likely, or not likely, but it is possible that we get another pickle. So here we go. Oh, I have to tap it. There we go. Chicken and egg. Okay, ×2. So what this means is you guys need to pick a color for me for the chick and then also for the egg. And I'm going to make 2 of them, but then invert them. So your job right now is to pick for me 2 colors. There's all my colors back there. I have a lot of variegateds down there, so you can pick variegated if you would like to. I've got rainbow variegated, pastels, camos. I've got like pinks and purple variegateds. So the chicken and egg is like a little tiny chick. It's interactive. That goes inside of an egg and then the egg opens. Okay, so we'll see what you guys say. Lorraine says tie-dye egg with a blue chick. Ooh, do a zombie one. That's a fun idea. Pink and green. Okay. Speckled yarns, yellow, okay. Baby blue and pastel yellow, that's the second person to say yellow. Mint chick with a coral egg, ooh. Okay, tie-dye and blue. Okay, pastel variegated for the egg. Well, you guys know that I love the pastel. Okay, zombie. Okay, we can do a zombie one. You guys are saying zombie. Okay, so we need a good zombie color for the, oh, first of all, I need to pull up the pattern. Give me a second to do that. But we need a good zombie color for the chick. Maybe like seafoam green. What do you think? Because we want him to be like green zombie. Yeah, that's typically the color that I think of when I think of zombie. I did see that Premier is coming out with more tie-dye colors. Yes, I did. I'm very excited. I have an alarm set on my phone to order them. Okay. Let me download this pattern. Oh, wait. Do I already have it? Oh, I do. I already have it downloaded. Silly me. Oh, okay, mine's lagging, so that probably means that yours is lagging too. Oh gosh, hang on. I'm pausing for a second because my whole computer is like freaking out right now. Are we back? My whole computer is just freaking. It's tweaking. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick out some yarn while my computer is trying to figure out what's going on. What happened was I opened the PDF and then my whole computer said, that's too many things open. Okay, I'm going to pick out a good green color. Ooh, goblin green. Okay, let me see what greens I have here. Oh my goodness, thank you, Brianna, for the watermelon jewels. Okay, you can still hear me, as long as that's all that matters. Okay, good. All right. Guys, what color egg? I'm thinking this green. I feel like that's a good zombie green. But what color egg are we doing? Chartreuse from Parfait. It is a party. Carmela says it's because you're so popular. It's a party. We've got almost 400 people watching right now. That is a party. Thank you, Brianna, again for the sparkle. Or no, sorry, Melissa for the sparkles. Okay, I'm going to use my best judgment for the egg. Hang on. Okay, here's what we're working with here. Okay, so 2 greens, because I said I was going to do 2 chicks and eggs and invert them, so I figured we could do 2 different colored greens, so that way both chicks being zombie would look good. So, oh my goodness, Shopify order. Thank you, whoever that was. So I think we'll do this chartreuse color. This is Parfait Plush. And then this is Bernat. I don't know what color this is. It's like a mossy green, maybe. Hang on. I need to not look at the video because I can see myself in the video that's delayed and it's tripping me up. Okay. Then I grabbed a little bit of red Parfait Chunky because if it's a zombie, we got to add a little blood to it. Okay. I gotta get all situated here. No sound, Sparrow Crochet says. Oh no, is anybody else having that problem with no sound? Hi, Isabel. Yes, we are definitely going to do some embroidery details on the eyes. I think we'll start with... Okay, wait, you know what? I might break my own rule of doing 2 of these because here's the thing. I do not like making the eggs with non-blanket yarn. I don't know if I want to make one of the eggs with this Parfait Plush because it sheds so much and you have to sew with it and you need some structure to the egg to keep it shaped. So I think what we'll do is we'll make the chick out of this lighter green and then the egg out of the darker green. But we can zhuzh it up a little bit with some embroidery details. So we'll start with the chick in the green. The thing is I do not have white little safety eyes, so we're going to have to embroider with white. So this little guy is probably going to take us a hot minute, but the Shopify order was you, Maria. What have we talked about, Maria? I just met a girl named Maria. Hi, Naomi. Oh my goodness, thank you for the watermelon jewels. Okay, let's see. It's been a while since I have made this pattern, so I don't have this one memorized. So, I will need to read here. Okay, you hear me fine now. Great, 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 great. Okay, 6, 1, 2, 3. Allie, what are you asking about yarn? I'll see if I can help. Oh, I can't find your chat. Allie was asking something about the difference of yarns. Okay, it looks like Nerdy Peach handled it, though. One is basic chenille, the other is parfait, but also variegated. It's not quite parfait, chunky, not quite plush. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I feel left out of the conversation. Hi, Tina. Welcome. All right, so you all need to start brainstorming about how we're going to make this chip zombified. I'm thinking embroider white eyes on it and maybe do some red like around the eyes. The problem is that we do not have a lot of working place in this chick here. Like, it's very tiny. You'll see what I mean. We're also going to need to think of a color to use for his little hair tuft. Left Hook Crochet, thank you for the floating heart, Jules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops, I accidentally did one too many increases. Oh, I need a stitch marker. I'm just going to cut off some of this yarn to use as a stitch marker. Where'd my scissors go? Thank you, Ryan, for the 6, 7 jewels. You know what's funny about this? For those who don't know, Ryan is my husband. His username is Cheeseball King. If you know, you know. And he keeps sending these little jewels, but it's coming out of our shared bank account. So I'm just paying myself for these jewels, and then YouTube is taking their 30% cut. So thank you, honey, though. You're my hype man. Brown or gray for the hair? Yeah, that would be good. Oh, or I'll see if I have some, but what about like peach? So it's like brains. I don't have that many colors though. Black would be good. Black or gray. You can't go wrong with those. Any tips for posting tester calls and getting people to interact? A lot of people ask me to make some holiday patterns because they don't see them very often. And I made them and nobody applied. Oh, that's so sad. I don't know. Do y'all have any recommendations for Crochet by Razy for doing tester calls? Like on Instagram? I assume you're talking about doing them on Instagram. That's where most people do. Ooh, that's a good idea, Katrina. She says do one eye and like an X, you know, like it's been taken out. Or doing one eye bigger than the other. That would be fun too. Oh, you guys are so full of good ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Normally I do not count my stitches when I crochet, but because I'm so distracted right now, and with this one, you have to make the chick and the egg both the right size, otherwise they won't fit together nicely. Melissa says, Miranda says, never hurts to reach out and ask crocheters you admire to test it out. Yeah, honestly, that's actually how I started, because back when I first started learning how to crochet, I watched so much crochet YouTube. Knotting Hook Crochet was always my favorite. I just had Robin playing 24/7. That's all my daughter heard in utero was Robin's voice. I had a really high risk pregnancy with her, so I pretty much just laid there and crocheted and watched Knotting Hook Crochet for 9 months. But I watched so much crochet YouTube that when I started like doing my own patterns, I sent the pattern to some of the people who I admired, and I was like, no pressure, but if you have time, would you mind testing this pattern for me? And most of them said yes. You know, there occasionally some people just don't have the time, and you know, they just don't have the time, and that's fine. don't take it to heart. You know, a lot of people are busy and working on their own market prep stuff, and I feel bad because I get a lot of messages like that asking if I can pattern test, and I often have to times just say, I am so sorry, I just don't think that I could get this done within a reasonable time frame that would help you. You know, and if I'm doing a pattern test, I want to put my full energy and effort into it so that I can get you good pictures and everything. So, yeah, so definitely that's a good tip, is reach out to people in the crochet community who you admire and who you think would be good at testing. Oh my goodness, another order. Thank you, thank you. What did Ryan say about our child? Did you tell her that you're spending all of her college tuition money on jewels on her mother's stream? Oh, Celeste had a popsicle. Okay. Celeste had a popsicle. That's what he said. Katie, I literally can't comprehend how much you do. LOL. And on little sleep at that. Thank you. Yeah, I posted a reel a few last week now to Instagram that was like a realistic, unaesthetic day in my life as a stay-at-home mom and a small business owner. I just don't stop. I just keep going. I can't stop and rest, otherwise I'll lose momentum and then not do anything. But yeah, it's difficult to find the balance, you know, of doing that and like hustling and feeling good about yourself because you've hustled and you've accomplished a lot, but then also balancing that with, well, now I'm burnt out. You know what I mean? And I definitely go through stages of I'm burnt out, I don't want to do anything, but I have to. When was that? 2 weeks ago maybe, or 3 weeks ago, I'll be real honest with you, I did not want to come out here and film my This Week's Makes video. I was just having a crappy day. I did not feel good. I did not feel like putting on makeup and sitting here and being engaging with you all, which is really just to myself in front of a camera. But, you know, I just was not feeling it, and I told Ryan this might be the first time in almost 2 years now that I miss a Monday upload. Thank you, Ryan, for the girl power. For the 300 jewels. How much money is this man spending on jewels? Thank you for you all saying that my videos are your crochet binge. A lot of people tell me that I'm their comfort creator, and that means so much to me. But yeah, I ultimately decided to come out here and film my video and put on my smile and switch from introvert mode to extrovert mode and film my video and get it out for y'all, because I don't want to let you guys down. And I knew that I would be getting messages being like, where's your Monday video? And I don't want to do that to you all. That's why I picked Mondays for my upload days, is because everybody hates Mondays, and I figured that having a crochet video on Monday morning to start your week would hopefully bring a little joy to your week. Hi, Sparkle and Shimmer. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. Ryan is literally such a hype king. He is. Ryan is the biggest hype man. Girl power. Why with Nerdy Peach, why did I read that in Scrappy Doo's voice? Puppy power. Heather plays my 10-hour video at night. I love that. My daughter falls asleep to you sometimes. She's autistic and locks in when she hears your intro. That is so precious. Wow, that's wholesome. She loves the song and the podcast. On the cosmic couch bottom. I'm the reason that you switched from flat crochet to plushies? Oh my goodness, and now mine and Ryan's stickers are on your Market Cash box. Oh, Julie, that's amazing. Tammy, you have great news for me? What is this great news? I'm almost done with the chick, by the way. I know you can't really see my hands. Hopefully you can see my arms moving. But I should scooch back so that way you can see me. What are you all working on right now, by the way? You might have told me earlier, I just didn't read the chat. Tomorrow's the first day of school after the huge storm delayed the start of school for a week. Anyways, I was hoping there would be a video waiting for me when I got home, but this is good too. Okay, good. I was a child of the 90s. Nerdy Peach, don't remind me. I was born in the 1900s. Good afternoon from New Zealand. Oh my goodness, you are tuning in from the future. Okay, the chick is done. I know. Oh no, this is the top half of the shell. Oh no, I read the wrong part of the pattern. Okay, well apparently we are making the shell in this light green. I thought I was making the chick, but this is the top half of the shell apparently. Oh Lord, help me. You're making mushroom men. Jessica, if you're hearing me say this right now, you are joining it live. You're joining the stream live. You're making moss lax? I should make another one of those. I made one when I was in the Pocopia hype, and I hated the way that it turned out because I just freehanded it. That was before everybody was coming out with patterns, but now that there are patterns that exist, I should make another one following a pattern because I hated the way that mine turned out. You're crocheting a zombie? That's what we're making too. Well, technically a zombie chick. Sassy, you're crocheting coffee cozy sleeves. Oh my gosh, I was just watching Robin's video earlier today. She's the only crochet YouTuber that I still watch, by the way. Because this is my full-time job, I now don't find a lot of joy in watching crochet on the TV and also living, breathing, eating it full-time. So normally when I'm watching TV, oh my goodness, welcome to the Cosmic Couch, Palmy. I'm watching like gaming content or something, but I did watch Robin's video today and she had made all of those cup cozies and I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of want to make cup cozies now. That looks so fun. You have my mouse in a tutu in your cart. Oh my goodness, that's Maisie the mouse. She's one of my Snuggle Sprite collections. Stephanie, welcome to the Cosmic Couch. Woo! Did you see your surprise I told you? Oh no, Tammy, I missed it. Put it in the chat again. I'm sorry. I'm so distractible. Ryan says, don't yell at me. I asked Celeste if I could give memberships and she said yes, but because she doesn't know how to say no, but oh well. It's true. We have a 22-month-old. She does not know how to do this, but she knows how to do this. So she says this to everything. Don't bring her into this. You're going to have to break it to her that we're spending all of our Christmas money on mommy streams. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, a quilted witch's hat. That sounds pretty, Ash. Nerdy Peach. Oh no. The gifted subs alert has no sound. Ryan, fix it. Can Ryan fix it? I don't know if he can or if that's something that I need to do. Oh, Carmel, I'm so sorry about your market delayed. Is it because of weather? I feel like that's affecting everybody. Oh, Ryan gifted 5 subs. Oh, that's what he did. Ryan Wayne. Well, there's lots of new members on the Cosmic Couch thanks to Ryan. Everybody say thank you, Cheeseball King. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta count these first few rounds so I make sure I get the size correct. You're knitting washcloths. Oh, those are nice, easy, chill projects. Good, good. I've tried to set up memberships, but it won't let me on the TV. Yeah, you have to do it, I think, only through the website. I don't even know if you can join through the app, to be honest. Nerdy Peach and Nurse TT. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all are getting memberships because they have been gifted by some amazing people who are here tonight. I don't know how gift memberships work. I think it just randomizes whoever's in the chat currently will just choose random people. But those people who gifted them, so Nerdy Peach and Ryan and Nurse TT, they paid for your guys' memberships for the month. So that's really awesome. Thank you guys so much. Good Vibrations is a member. Oh my goodness. It is a party up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Yeah, this community is so incredibly sweet. That's why even if I feel like doggy poo-poo, I still always try to come on here and be my best self for you in videos, because you all deserve it. You do. Wow, listen to all those ding-a-lings from all of the people joining the Cosmic Couch. So exciting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need one more. Okay, sorry if you guys were counting and I just messed you up. I apologize. Yeah, if you're a member, you get free little emojis that are like pictures of Ryan and I. And there's some other ones in there too. You also, if you're a member, you get to see all my videos early, especially the market vlogs. You can watch those usually a few days in advance. This week's makes I normally film the night before, so members really only get those like a few hours early, just whenever they upload to YouTube, finish uploading to YouTube. But what else do you get? Oh, members only chat. Also, if you are a member now, if you were just gifted one, you can go back on the channel and watch some of the members only content. There's a few vlogs up there, and also the extended market vlogs. I may or may not have taken your idea to use a cheese ball container for the pickles. I sell them at market. Do you also have a Ryan in your household who is able to contribute to that cheese ball pickle container? Oh my goodness. I was a member for a month to get the long con videos and wish I was for the emojis. I know, I wish that I could give all of you guys the emojis, like just everybody who's like subscribed, but YouTube won't let you. They lock it behind memberships because YouTube also gets a cut of ad revenue, of memberships, of gifts, everything. They gotta take their share. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard of the new changes coming to YouTube that a lot of people are not happy about? I mean, I guess this really doesn't matter unless you do YouTube, like from a creator side, but they're changing it, I think, starting this week or next week, where it's going to show the amount of views on videos differently. So normally if you look at like a creator's video and then it shows you how many views that video has, it's because every one of those views watched for at least 30 seconds in order for it to count as a view. And what YouTube is changing is now they're counting a view as the first frame. So what that means is all of the views are going to shoot up across YouTube, but they're not legitimate because for a lot of times it'll autoplay a video, you know, you finish one and then it'll autoplay a next one. But the second that video starts, it counts as a view now. So they're not legitimate watchers, whereas when it was on the 30-second rule, it's people who purposefully clicked on the content, sat there long enough to watch it for 30 seconds for it to clock as a view. But what that means now is that there's going to be a ton of AI slop and clickbait and everything, because now people are going to just want to get that first click, right? Even if people don't actually stay to watch the video. Thank you again, Nurse TT. Oh my goodness, she just gifted another 5 memberships. So welcome everybody who is a new member of the Cosmic Couch. Thank you all for being here in the chat. You're rewarded for being here in the chat. I love that for you. But yeah, YouTube says that they're doing this because it's going to help advertisers or help content creators, because advertisers will see that they, have more views. But the advertisers are going to learn really quick that those views mean nothing when they pay all this money to sponsor a creator who gets 1 million views, but really only 10,000 people are actually watching the full video, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, I just had to rant about that because I'm not super happy about that change. It is bad. It is bad because it's just going to increase the AI slop and all of the clickbait. You had to eat all the cheese balls, Tina. And you love your pickle pattern. Good, good, good. They're only doing it to keep more of their money. Yeah, I feel like just a lot of platforms now are trying to be like TikTok. And YouTube Shorts has done that for a while now, where if you watch a YouTube Short, it will count as a first frame view, as it's called. But long form content has always been different because it's long form, and normally when you all click on one of my videos, you sit and watch it. You know, even if you don't watch the entire thing, you watch it for longer than 30 seconds, and then when I see that on my back end in my creator studio, and when advertisers see that, they know that those views that I have on my videos are legitimate people who are purposefully watching the video. So now all of these creators are just going to put something wacko in like the thumbnail and the title just to get somebody to click on it. And then 2 seconds into the video, they're going to be like, oh, this is not at all what I thought it was, but it's going to count as a view now. So I don't really know what YouTube's thought process behind that was, other than to just massively increase the amount of views that it looks like the platform has. Thank you, Nerdy Peach, for another gift membership. How does one join membership? Oh, down below the chat, there is a, let me see. There is a little button that looks like money. For me, it's $1 because I'm American. And then on there, you can click the button that says membership, and then you can join membership. And it's good for a month. It's only $2.99 a month, but I know that times are tight right now, so please do not feel like you need to do that. But if you are a member, you do get perks of the channel, like viewing content early and the special emojis and everything like that. I have a question. What is your favorite kind of yarn? Crochet Wonderworld asks. Everybody in the chat answer that. What is your favorite kind of yarn? I am incredibly partial to plushy yarn because small yarn hurts my grubby phalanges. But I prefer blanket yarn over something like this Parfait plush, which is more like chenille yarn because it sheds so much. Blanket yarn that's nice and soft, like the Chenille Basics Brights or Bernat, those are nice because they don't shed. And so I really like working with those. Hi Sylvia, welcome! My all-time favorite brand of yarn, though, is hands down Elise Voluto. I love Elise Voluto. I would marry Elise Voluto if it didn't live across the sea and I wasn't already married. Okay, I gotta do one more round and then we are done with the egg. You prefer Bernat? Bernat Mystical is so pretty. I heard that they're coming out with more colors of Bernat Mystical. Jasmine, have you heard that? DK Cotton. Okay, so you're a small yarn user. I mean, it just depends on the project, right? I know my friend Sunbee Crochet, they're both here in the chat tonight. Are you guys, Maria and Danny, are you guys on the same account? I think you are. Because I keep seeing your one username coming in, but it's from both of you, so yes. Okay, they say big fan of faux fur yarn. I just don't get a chance to work with it that much. Okay, yeah, so they're here. But Sunbee Crochet dolls, Maria is her name, she uses cotton to make her dolls, and they are just so incredible. The amount of detail that you can get on dolls with cotton is chef kiss. It's so good. It just hurts my hands, unfortunately for me, because I love the way that it looks, but I don't know that I could commit to an entire doll. That sweater that I made, it wasn't even cotton, it was Caron Colorama Halo yarn. That about killed me, about killed my hands. Nerdy Peach, you found a yarn on Amazon that reminds you of Elise. Is it less expensive than Elise? Because if so, that sounds like winner winner chicken dinner to me. Honey Bunny from Hobby or Hobie. How do you guys pronounce that? I always say hobby because that makes sense to me. In the English language, normally when things are spelled like that, it is a short O sound, so I always say hobby. Plus it makes sense because they sell hobby craft stuff. But a lot of people pronounce it Hobie, which just sounds odd to me. Oh, you just got your Gachapon machine. Oh, that's awesome. Did you get the one from the same people that I got mine from on Etsy? Being that I'm Canadian, I always wait until Premier has great sales. It still costs me a lot, but it is less than full price. Yeah, I really feel for you, Canadians and Australians specifically, because you guys get wrecked with shipping. And then in the UK, y'all have the safety standard testing that you have to do. So that's, you know, that's rough. Ryan and I talked about that on one of the podcast episodes about if we think that the United States should also have safety standard testing. So that was an interesting conversation. It's cheaper than Elise Voluto. That's also an okay, so Nerdy Peach says that she has found Amazon yarn that feels like Elise Voluto, and she's saying it's cheaper than Elise, but also on Amazon, but it's $8.99 per skein. Okay, but I assume it has more in the skein, right? It's called Norcia Velvet. Okay, I will look into that. I will have to get my grubby paws on some and try some and let y'all know how it is. Or is Nerdy Peach lying to us? She would never. She knows I would take away her gold stars. And then what would she do? She wouldn't have any gold stars. That's what she would do. Hi, Leilani. Are you going to be recording any more podcast episodes? Yes, but again, that was one thing that had to be cut when I started that full-time job in the spring. Oh, you might not have been here for that conversation, but I was saying that a lot of things on my business side had to take a back seat when I was working 50 hours a week for an actual like 1099 job in the springtime, and the podcast was one of those things. And now it's just hard to film because Ryan and I both have to be here, and we have a toddler, and I mean we're 10 feet from the house, so we just bring the baby monitor out here. But he works nights, so we really only have Saturday and Sunday night to film, and a lot of times he works overtime on Saturday nights, so we only have one night a week to film. And to be honest with you guys, after a long week of him working every night, the last thing he wants to do is come sit out here and film the podcast with me. Although he does, because he loves doing it. Once we both get out here and like get in the zone, we have a great time and it's a ton of fun. But both of us are like, I just want to sit here and chill and watch a show with you, you know, like, so it's unfortunately just we're in the season of life right now where we don't have a lot of free time, but we would like to bring it back. A lot of people request the podcast coming back because it gets really unhinged really quick. Nerdy Peach says, let's peer pressure her to go live more often. Hey, I was never peer pressured into anything I didn't want to do, so try it. I dare you. Actually, you know what would be fun is if we did a Cosmic Couch episode live. Actually, Celeste goes to bed at like 9:30. If we are still live by then, which I don't know if we will be, we'll see. Ryan might come out here for a little bit. I love the podcast, but it looks like a lot of work. It's not any more work, I would say, than like normal editing videos, but Ryan says, I'm down to start again. The podcast is gold. Okay, so we finished the egg, which was supposed to be the dark green, but I messed up, so it's light green. So now I'm going to do the chicken this dark green. So the question is, do we want to leave the egg non-suspecting and not zombify it, so that way when whoever picks it up opens it, they get like a shock, like, oh my gosh, there's a zombie chicken here? Or should we zombify the egg too? What do you think? WWRD, what would Robin do? Ryan, stop giving away my secrets. He says she would do a great number of things if you just call her a good girl. Ryan? We're not doing after dark stuff. We talked about this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it could have some cracks in the egg. That's a good idea. Christy's asking, do you magic circle start for your plushies? I do not. I do not magic circle. I have always chained 2. Okay, Donna says zombify the egg. Oh, pink parasols. Let me know how they turn out. That sounds like fun. They say you inspired me to purchase a crochet pumpkin pie turtle and a crochet cinnamon roll turtle. Ryan's going to awaken the book talk girlies. Maria says, James watched the podcast with me. James is her husband. He's a Ryan fan. Sorry, rambling redhead. You know what? There are a lot of Ryan fans out there. He is the Cheeseball King after all. We've got a lot of new people to the channel. I should probably explain why he's called Cheeseball King. Long story short, it's because I requested that he eat an entire Sam's Club sized jar of cheese balls so that I could wash it out and use it for my pickle container at markets. And it took him months to do this task. And he still to this day can't look at cheese balls the same way. He was feeding them to the dogs because he was cheating because he couldn't eat all of them by himself. But he finally did it. And it got to the point where I was getting so many comments that it's like, girl, just let him throw away the cheese balls. And I'm like, no, now it's the principle. Oh my gosh. Oh, you were playing Sims, Micah? Oh, I'm jelly. Can I live vicariously through you? I just want to chill and play Sims, but ain't nobody got time for that. We're also friends of Crafty Sue's husband, Grumpy. Yes. I used to watch Sue a lot too, but again, I don't watch Crochet YouTube anymore, but I love Grumpy too. He's awesome. He needs his own show for sure. I can do Magic Green, but I prefer Chain 2. Yeah, Chain 2 is just easier, especially when you're using yarn that sheds. I can't do Parfait Plush or Parfait Chunky with Magic Ring. It just falls off the string. Okay, let's work on this egg. I love seeing all of the little signs next to your guys' name in the chat, by the way, because you get a little badge if you're a member, and everybody starts with a little yellow star, and then each month you get a different badge. So now we're seeing all these little badges, and that's amazing. Okay, let me make sure I'm actually doing the chicken part now. Here we go. You have been here for a long time, Tammy. Oh my goodness, Nerdy Peach made Crafty Sue's new intro and outro. I'm gonna have to take a look. Adrian, we are still here. You did not miss me. I'm very loud. It's hard to miss me. My grandson likes Ryan. He heard that he likes Hasbin Hotel. Ryan does like Hasbin Hotel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's only 6 starting in this one. You're here, Peachy Teeny. Welcome, welcome in. Right now, I am making a zombie chicken and egg, as per requested by the chat. My crochet roulette wheel landed on chicken and egg, and everybody said to do a zombie one. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people were encouraging me to do a zombie one. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm working with some green yarn to do the chick. The egg is done. Here's what the egg looks like. It has fluff all over it because this yarn sheds. Also, the sun is going down and we're getting some mood lighting in here now. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. Oh, we're not doing After Dark. Guys, stop it. We're not. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing single increase. After dark, after dark. Oh, yes. So yeah, I'm watching Vampire Diaries right now, and it's giving me major flashbacks to high school because the show started filming in 2009 when I was a freshman in high school, and in every episode they play like music of the time, and all of their costumes, well, you know, their outfits that they're wearing, epitome of 2009. And like I was watching an episode the other night, and Ryan chuckled because they were playing "Don't Trust 'Em, Never Trust 'Em, Don't Trust Me." She wants to touch me. Whoa! Remember that song? I'm like, it has been years since I have heard that song. And all of like their chunky belts on like the, you know, the Empire Way shirts and their chunky belts, and the long necklaces. It was just, oh, it's bringing me back to the good old days. Carmela, who pissed you off so bad? Armoon says, I'm new to your channel. I discovered you when I was looking for craft ideas and fell in love with your videos. Hey, I am so glad that you are here. Thank you for sticking around. Every time somebody tells me that they're new to the channel, I'm like, I hope we don't scare you away. I broke out that Boys to Men. I did. I told you I normally edit my videos, so this is risky business with me being live and can't filter what I say and what comes out of my face hole. Yes, 3-0. Yes, that's who the song is by that I was just singing. 1, 2, 3, 4. TVD, that's short for the Vampire Diaries. I learned because I'm in the community now, even though I just started watching season 1 yesterday. Has one of the best collection of music. I created a whole playlist with the music from that show. You know what's kind of a bummer is, you know, because I sell stuff at, you know, conventions, sometimes I won't know like the guests that are there until I get into a fandom after the fact. So like this year at Comic-Con, both the brothers, the Vampire Diaries brothers, were there at Comic-Con, and now I'm watching the show and I'm like, that would have been cool to see them. But I'm sure in the vlog I just like walk past them and I'm like, there's people that I don't know and don't care about. And so I look back and I'm like, oh man, yeah. There's a lot of voice actors, like Hazbin Hotel, like before we watched Hazbin Hotel, there were VAs there that we just didn't know what they were from, and yeah. Buffy and Spike. I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it is on my to-do list. Team Damon. I don't know whose team I'm on yet with Vampire Diaries. I am still in season 1. I think I'm toward the end of season 1, though. I think I'm on, like, episode 19. Do I like Supernatural? Okay, this is going to be a hot take. But this is a judgment-free zone. I have mixed feelings on Supernatural. I really liked it at first, but then as the longer that it went on, the more I was like, we're just grasping at straws here, my friends. It's time to wrap it up. I didn't even make it to the end of the series because I've just heard so many things about the series just like completely going off the rails. I stopped watching around the whole oh my goodness, can I say this word? Leviathan storyline. I don't know what season that is. It's like halfway through the series, maybe. I don't know. That series went on for forever. But I was like, okay, it's getting a little too much for me. I don't know. I think I like a little bit more realism. But see, I say that, but I love shows like Once Upon a Time, which has very little realism. It's all suspending, you know, disbelief. Dawson's Creek is a classic, yes. You have to make it past season 5 with Supernatural. It took me several years. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's how I was with One Piece, too. I started watching it so many times, and I'm like, I can't. Why does this show have such a cult following? And then I started watching the One Piece, like a abridged version, I guess you could call it. It's a fan-made website where it pretty much just takes all of the important story arcs of One Piece and puts them into little 30-minute episodes and cuts out all of the filler so that way you can catch up. And I'm still not done with that. You're watching Once Upon a Time for the 15th time right now. Captain Hook. That's my boo. Well, besides Ryan, of course. And Jamie from Outlander. Captain Hook. Yeah, Once Upon a Time is so good. That's a classic. I remember that was also like around the same time Vampire Diaries came out, yeah? 2009, 2010 was big for Once Upon a Time. I remember all the Tumblr pages that were dedicated to Once Upon a Time and Vampire Diaries, even though I did not watch TVD at the time. But yes, Hook. Okay, we've got a lot of Hook fans in the chat. Good to know. But yeah, I don't know whose team I'm on yet with Vampire Diaries. I'm too early to tell. I was just finished Salem. By the way, hi Carrie. Traveling Pony Studios is here. Okay, I will put those on my list. Y'all are always giving me so many good show suggestions to watch. I've got such a backlog of it. Vampire Diaries was one that a lot of people have suggested to me, knowing that, you know, my taste in television. Oh yeah, the actor who plays Mr. Gold. What's his name? What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. He was at one of the conventions that I attended. I wasn't vending there. It was just a convention that I had gone to. He was there. I remember that. What is his name? You guys will know it. The guy who plays Mr. Gold in Once Upon a Time. Scottish guy. Yeah, he's awesome. Lana Parrilla, who plays Regina. She was at one of the conventions that I went to as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I, however, did not get a picture or an autograph or anything with her, but I did see her, so that was cool. If you'd like a good anime series, highly suggest Dr. Stone. Oh, okay. Robert Carlyle. Thank you, Nana. I knew it was Carlyle. You could hear the come out of my mouth. I was like, I think it's that. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, he's awesome. Great actor. Have you seen The Last Kingdom? No, but I have seen, like, advertisements for it, Laura. Oh my goodness, thank you, Southern Crochet Co. for the 100 jewels. 100 times 2 jewels. 2 jewels that look like the number 100. Salem is dark, like dark romance. It had me cringing more than Game of Thrones. Really? I love Game of Thrones, you guys. It is one of my favorite shows, and it is definitely, like, very heavy. Like, you gotta be in a good headspace to, like, sit down and enjoy Game of Thrones. But what I loved about it is that it completely blew expectations for television out of the water. Like, I remember when I was watching season 1, which was only a few years ago. I didn't watch it as it was coming out. But season 1, I won't, no spoilers if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but you guys know, like, toward the end, the big thing that happens toward the end of season 1, and one of the main characters, I'm trying to say this without spoiling, you know what I mean, Sean Bean's character, I saw that and I was like, oh, this is not like any other TV show, because no other TV show I feel like would have the guts, the kahunas to do what they did to one of their main characters. And that's what made me fall in love with Game of Thrones, because you could never anticipate what was coming, and I love that. Thank you, Baxter, for joining the Cosmic Couch. I wish I could understand what was going on in Game of Thrones. Events at the beginning confused me. Yeah, Nerdy Peach, I had to watch it thrice. I had to restart Game of Thrones, and it's one of those shows that you cannot second screen with, because that was the mistake that I made the first few times, where I would be doing something else, like I would be playing a game or on my phone doom scrolling or something while watching, and I was like, huh? What? Who is what? They all got weird names, and the places have weird names, and I was like, what is happening here? And then the third time I tried to watch it, because my ADHD needs something to do with my hands, I can't just sit and watch a show, I got some slime that I had ordered on Etsy, and I sat there and I watched the entire series of Game of Thrones just playing with slime so that my hands had something to do, and that is when it clicked for me. I was like, okay, I understand what's happening now. Yeah, the end of Game of Thrones, though, oh, don't get me started. I will go on a tangent about the end of the Game of Thrones. It ruins such a good show. Crafty Cat says Pedro Pascal with just a bunch of heart eyes. I don't know what the context of that is, but I agree. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, did you guys know that on Netflix now, I'm sure other streaming platforms do it too. By the way, I'm done with the chick. This one took me a while because I got so busy talking. I'm just sewing it up. But on Netflix now, it has come out that when they're like in writers' rooms and things, you know, figuring out what they're going to make a Netflix original or whatever, they have a second screen policy. And that is the thought process behind why Stranger Things got so crapola toward the end of the series. Because it started years ago when people had more of an attention span, but now everybody has rotted TikTok brain where everybody's got short attention spans. So what the writers have to do now is they have to explain what is happening in the show so that everybody who's on a second screen scrolling their Instagram or whatever, or TikTok, while they're watching something on Netflix, can understand what's happening without actually having to watch it. And that is a detriment to television, in my opinion. So there's a lot of say, not tell. And that bothers me, like, for a lot of reasons. As a viewer, but also, like, as a vlogger, I try to do the whole show, not tell thing when I do vlogs. And I think that is why my vlogs get so much traction and like get a lot of attention and views, and I gain a lot of subscribers from my market vlogs, because I don't like just the talking head format, which I do as well, right? You know, my This Week's Makes, it's just talking head. It's just me sitting here talking to you. But in my vlogs, I try to do show, don't tell, where I'm actually showing you what's happening and not just talking to you about what's happening in the past or, you know, whatever. And I personally really enjoy that type of content as a viewer. And so it breaks my heart when shows that were so good to begin with, like Stranger Things, get that implemented with the second screen, whatever it's called, put into place, and now all the writers have to be like, in Stranger Things, if you've seen the new season, they're like, okay, so this is Vecna, and this is Will, okay? And this is going to go here, and here's going to go here, right? And it's like, it's such a meme at this point, because it's like, we understand what's happening, those of us who are actually paying attention to the show. Oh my gosh. Crocheting Chaos says, as an MFA student, that annoys me. We are told when writing, when writing, show, don't tell. Yes, thank you. Yes, so many writers are dumbing down their shows nowadays to accommodate for all of the short attention spans that humans have now. And it's sad. Bye-bye, Cagioni, 187, however you say your name. Go give those kiddos a bath. Have an amazing night. Thank you for joining us. Sales 101 is show, don't tell. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As a viewer, it's just so much more engaging. I got TikTok. Hang on, what did that say? I've been too busy rambling that I have not even looked at the chat. Every time I see Pascal in Animal Crossing, I think of Pedro Pascal. Fair, fair. I wish there was a D&D based TV series that was actually good. Me too, because D&D is something that I feel like I would inherently be into just by nature of my other interests. But I've tried to get into it too many times, and it's too much for me. Welcome, naughty otaku girl, to the cosmic couch. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, D&D, TV-based series, yes. So I feel like if there was a TV series that could, like, teach me the lore, I feel like I would have an easier time getting into it. I started watching it when my husband told me he was in Game of Thrones. LOL, he was my hall pass. Crafty Kate, Pedro Pascal is your hall pass. I feel like he's a lot of people's. I just got a TikTok after she said TikTok, no, or TikTok ad. See, they're listening to us. It's creepy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Stitch Paint Studio, you finally got the Nyx the Dragon pattern. Let me know how you like it. You feel like I should be a bard, Donna? I feel like I'd be a good bard. I could serenade. That's what bards do, right? I saw some people said that they watched Stranger Things on 2 times speed. LMAO TikTok brains. Yeah, it's sad. Oh my gosh. That's okay, naughty otaku girl. It's just my squirrel syndrome. Okay, you guys, this has taken me 10 times longer than it normally would if I wasn't talking to y'all, but that's okay. We're having a good time. We're having fun. Okay. Baby Weave, your Chromebook's about to die. Yeah, go charge that. You don't want to miss any of the partay. But if it dies, just come back. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's the chick. It goes inside of the egg like so, and then the top closes. But as I was saying, I would have preferred, if I was paying attention, to have done the egg in this color because it's stiffer yarn. And we like stiff yarn. And we need stiff yarn for the eggshell because without it, it's difficult to get the chicken there without like needing to use, I don't know. It's just, hopefully you get what I mean. It gets flimsy, okay? We need it stiffer than taking the little blue pill in order for it to be a nice egg. Okay, so now that that is done, we need to make it look zombified. So what do we decide with the eyes? Should we do one X eye and one black or white? I didn't put the eyes in before I sewed it up. I think let's maybe do I'm thinking white eye. You guys feel like white would be good? You've never seen Stranger Things, Julie? It was a great show at first, but it jumped the shark at the end. Okay, I do not have any embroidery thread out here. So let me grab some white Parfait Chunky. Ooh, doing one red. Okay, we'll do one white eye, one red eye, and then also let me check my fur and see what we've got for the top. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I pick these out. Bards also make a lot of dirty jokes because their charisma is high. I typed this when you said stiff yarn. Is that true? Does that make me a bard? I guess so. I guess it's canon now. I am a bard. Okay, let me get some yarn. Don't look at my butt. I told you no. Okay, so here's the problem. I do not have that much fur for the top of his head. I was hoping that I could do like a light peach to make it look like brains, but I don't even... I have black and I have green. So these are the greens together. Or should I do black? Ryan says I'm gonna look. Aren't these pants cute though? I got them at Torrid. Yeah, look, I'll give you guys a little fit check. So you guys know my shirt? It's my art. It's on my website and on Etsy if you want to get one too and be matching. These pants though I got at Torrid. And they're wide leg. I do have to tuck my shirt into the back though because the tag is like really stiff. That's what she said, and it's like hurting my back, so I had to type them in. But these are nice. They're like linen, so they're nice and cool. Who is Torrid? Torrid is a store, a clothing store. They do a lot of like plus size clothing. Love them. You like the greens together? Most of you guys are saying black though. Okay, let me grab black. Woo! Okay, I also have brown. So these are the three colors. Here's the color of the chick. There's green, black, or brown. For a zombie, what do we think? And while you guys are deciding that, I'm going to embroider the eyes. One red, one white. Oh my goodness, there's fluff all over the place. Oh, what was the question, Carmela? It was which color should I use for the tops of the head? Green, black, or brown? Torrid has some great sales today. Yeah, the thing about Torrid is that they are stupidly expensive. So I only ever buy things there on clearance or when they have like really, really good sales. I think these pants were normally like $79, which is crazy, insane. But I got them from the clearance department last winter. So they were left over from last summer, I think. But I got them for like $15.99 or something like that. You like Torrid's jeans, but you normally hate jeans. I gotta go on a shopping spree. I've been losing a lot of weight. Still a long ways to go, so I haven't wanted to go out and buy new clothes, but most of my clothes don't fit me anymore. They're all too big now. Okay, most of you all are saying brown or black for the hair. Okay. Y'all send help. Look at what I'm having to deal with right now. Send good vibes. I'm trying to sew with this, and it's literally just falling apart. Oh my goodness. Oh no, you were watching 2 minutes behind? Oh no, hopefully you're caught up now. Lavender Daisy Craft says, oh, I got my shirt from you. I love it. I'm so glad you love it. Honestly, I have just been living in my own merch shirts for the past few months because none of like my actual adult clothes fit me anymore. Okay, one eye is done. Let's do the red now. Is Bloom Sheet closed? They are closed, but I don't know. I have never ordered from there, so I cannot attest to if they are good quality or not. Oh no, it's laggy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if it's laggy. You can try to refresh, but it's probably on my end since multiple of you are, but refreshing might help. Oh gosh, this guy is going to have little red fluff all over him. Oh, you know, I guess that makes, you know, it works. It's like blood. Okay. Oh, he's looking creepy already. Okay, so he's got one red eye, one white eye. I'm thinking maybe doing white for his beak, because normally I would do orange or yellow, but we're gonna do white. Although this is Parfait Chunky Winter White, and it is a nightmare to sew with. Okay, so I should go shower, but I don't want to miss the fun. Carmela, take us in the shower with you. We won't look. I bought myself magnetic eyelashes because of a video. You were getting ready in the morning. I can't for the life of me figure out how to put them on without stabbing your eye. Yeah, I used to use magnetic eyelashes a lot. It does take some practice. Did the ones that you get, Nerdy Peach, come with the little, it almost looks like eyelash curlers? Did it come with that? Because those help. I've been wearing them for years and years, though, so I have just gotten to be a pro at using them. Oh, we should start thinking of a name for Spooky Chicken. Also, I am having to redo the beak because I did not center it properly. I feel like his red eye is a little bit above the white eye. But the thing that I will say about making these chickens is I can never, for the life of me, get their eyes, whether I embroider them or use safety eyes, to be at the same level because there's so few stitches in between them. I don't know, I just feel like the stitches, just the way that they line up, you can never get them even, no matter how hard I try. The chick's name could be Puke. It could be. Okay, so let me add a little tuft of hair to him. I think we decided on black. That was what I saw the most. LOL, I really want to buy the shirt you're wearing. Just trying to justify it somehow. Well, not to be a bad influence, but you can wear it every year and it can be your trick-or-treating shirt. And then maybe if you're really lucky, instead of getting candy, somebody will actually give you yarn at their front door when you're trick-or-treating with your kids or your grandkids. This thing already looks so silly. Okay, I'm not going to show you until I fix the hair. You guys are going to like this. Hang on. Oh no, he has a receding hairline. I cannot see anything that I'm doing right now. Oh. Twilight Queen says, hey girl, love you. Love you too. Frankie, short for Frankenstein, or Brian the zombie. I love how just non-suspecting the name Brian is. That's like Jeff the Dragon. Who remembers Jeff the Dragon, the Sweetheart Dragon? I made him February or March 2024, maybe? 2025? Made him a long time ago. You've got to be an OG. Okay, you ready to see his hairstyle? Tom from accounting. Oh gosh. These are some interesting makes tonight. Drunk pickle, hairline issue chicken. Somebody send him some Rogaine. Jeff and a brother. Yes, Lorraine knows. Jeff does have a brother. Okay, so I feel like he needs some more blood and some more stitches. Sean, you guys are so funny. You're just coming in here with the most like nonchalant names for this zombie chicken. Oh my gosh. I used to sell Brian his brain as a kid. I did too. But then I found out I was dyslexic and but hey, I did too. I relate to that. Yes, he definitely needs a scar. He's definitely an emo zombie chicken. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. I do my best work when watching reruns of Golden Girls. Golden Girls is such a good show. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some like little blood patches on him. And then I'll go back with black and I'll make it look like stitches. I think that'll be good. I like Shaun of the Dead. Oh, what's a good Walking Dead name? Maybe we should name him something after Walking Dead. Nerdy Peach. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll do one more little splatter across his back here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's looking real spooky. Okay. I need to get... Oh, see, here's the thing though, you guys. I don't think that you'll be able to see him in all of his glory because I don't have any embroidery thread out here, and if I use black Parfait Chunky for the stitches, it's just going to completely drown out the red, so I really need to use black embroidery thread. So you're going to see him without all of his makeup on. So don't be too mean to him. He's a sensitive soul. Everybody tell him how pretty he looks without his makeup. But when I finish him, I will show you guys in a future video what he looks like with his stitches. We can name him Carl. Yeah. Like from Walking Dead. And also the llama. Glenn. Rick. Daryl. Okay, who is a character in Walking Dead that actually turns into a zombie? What was Daryl's brother's name? Oh, what was his name? Oh, I can't think of it. The Clucking Dead Stephanie! Stephanie says the Clucking Dead. Earl? You guys, we've got so many good names for him. Okay, well, I think we have spent long enough on the Clucking Dead here, so I will add a few more little touches to him when I have my embroidery stuff. But here is Zombie Chicken in his eggshell. Meryl. Carl is perfect for the double reference. Okay, is his name Carl? Merle. I loved Merle in Walking Dead. He's one of my favorite characters. Lori. I'm not a Lori fan. I don't think we could call it Lori. Alright, I think we're going to go with Carl. Or Sophie, Carol's daughter. Okay, well, whatever its name is, it's done for now. I will finish it up later. Okay, it is 9:05, so I know Ryan is dying to come out here, and he wants to talk to you all about what, I don't know, but I know that you guys would love a Ryan cameo. So let me call him and see where he and the baby are at with bedtime, and we'll see if he's going to come out here and join us. If so, we'll spin the wheel again, And I'll make something else while he's out here. Everybody say hi to Ryan while I rehydrate. Glenn like hen, that's good. That's a good suggestion. He might already be putting her down to bed. Yeah, there's all the members with their Cheeseball King emote.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
That man has to set up his voicemail. Okay, I will text him. Are you putting her to bed? Do you want to come out? Bring her to me. Bring the child hither so I can say goodnight to her. Okay, well, Ryan may or may not be coming. Let's spin the wheel again. If we can do at least one more. How are we all feeling? Are we Katie'd out at this point? Are y'all sick of me yet? How long have we been live for? I don't know. How do I find that out? I don't know. Oh, hang on. I have notifications. Oh, yeah. It was notifying me every time there were frame rate drops. My Streamlabs, that's the program that I use to stream from, with all of the little pop-ups and everything on it. And I just realized that it kept sending me skipped frames detected 26% lasted over 2 minutes. And it sent me like 10 of those. I'm so sorry about the stream lagging, you guys. You guys aren't sick of me? Okay, 2 hours, 7 minutes. Thank you guys. Love you. Kisses. Oh my goodness, West Coast Nanny just gifted memberships. Everybody says say thank you, West Coast Nanny. Okay, let's do our next spin as all of the new memberships come in. Here we go. Oh, can I tap the button? Here we go. A ghost. Okay, this one's going to be interesting because it has been well over a year since I've made this pattern, which is actually a will-o'-the-wisp pattern. And this one involves more counting. Should I respin the wheel? I'm kind of wanting to respin the wheel. Crochet and Chaos says, Katie'd out. Nope, this is allowing me to procrastinate doing my slides for class tomorrow. Look, I'm a bad influence. What can I say? Yay, ghost. Should we do the ghost? I'm just worried that I'm going to lose track because it's going to take a lot more mental concentration for me. Let me look at the pattern. It's been a while. If the stream crashes for a second, it's just because I'm opening a PDF. Hopefully it doesn't, though. Okay, let's see. Who is this pattern by? Blue Paw Print Crochet. Yeah, y'all, this one has like 10 rounds. The first 8 rounds are all increase rounds. I don't know if I want to do this one. I probably shouldn't have put this on the wheel. I'm sorry if you were looking forward to the ghost. We'll make some of those in the future. Okay, we're going to respin. Okay. Hello, Australia. From Rach Nailed It. Okay, let's respin. Here we go. Watch it land on ghost again. Ooh, a stress ball. Okay, this is fun. Oh, hang on. Ryan's here with the child. Come in. Oh, you just let him off in here. Oh, no. Hi. Okay, I'm going to put a sticky note on my camera so that you guys can't see Celeste, but you'll be able to hear us, okay? I'm just going to say goodnight to her. Hang on. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Are you wearing your new ghost PJs? Do you want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Good job. Can you say, oh, I know. We'll do some animal sounds. What does a kitty cat say? Good job. How about, what does a sheep say? Good job. She's going right into the mic for this. I think you're fit to be a YouTuber. Oh, do you see? Oh, yeah, look, Miranda sent me this. Isn't it so cute? It's a little pot of flowers. Car? I don't see a car anywhere. Oh, a duck. Oh, you see the duck? Oh, no, you want to color. She's looking at all my stuff. We're in the stage of kind of talking, but not really talking, so there takes a lot of decoding to figure out what the heck she's saying. You want to color. I'm sorry, love bug. You got to go up and go night-night. What did you do with Daddy? Did you play at your water table?
We did.
You did, and you got a bath?
And did you play on your swing?
Y'all, I will never be, let me see if I can do this without showing her face. Ah! You saw a little peek of her, darn it. I was going to show you her little slicked back hair. I will never be as cozy as a toddler fresh out of the bath. Yeah, with your hair all clean. You want a drink of my water? Okay. Sorry, guys. Ryan is trying to get this moth trapped that he let in the room.
Okay, it flew in instantly.
It did fly in here. Okay. Next gen YouTuber. Let's see what she says to this. Hey Celeste, what does the fox say?
She's cracking up.
She's laughing at herself. Is that what the fox says? No, it says ding, 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 ding. You do that? Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Okay. You want more water? Oh gosh. Okay. More water. There you go. And Daddy, you got the mop out?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to come back out here when she's down?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. You good night-night. I love you so much. I know. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Good job. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
She wants water. You want some water?
I got your water in your bed.
Okay. Daddy will get you some before bed. I love you. Mwah.
Go kiss.
Mwah. Thank you for your debut. Oh my gosh. Okay. So sorry. I had to say goodnight to her. Okay, where were we? What were we doing? Crafty Cat, I'm so happy you don't show her. There's too many weirdos. Yep, too many weirdos. With things that people say to me, strangers say to me, I would not want that on an innocent child who has no say over what is said to them and what is shown about them. Before I even had her, I was very passionate about never showing her on public social media. Even before I did YouTube. I just, freaks me out. Plus with AI now and everything, and like what people can do with kids' pictures, it's disgusting. So, yeah. Thank you for being understanding of that. And thank you all for saying goodnight to her. Okay, so it landed on a stress ball. Okay, I got very excited because I specifically brought some stress balls out here. And I have a few patterns. Some are paid, some are free on Instagram for the stress balls. So we crochet a little casing for them, and then we put the stress balls in, and then the stress ball pops out like through the mouth of the thing that we're crocheting. Boop, 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 boop. We love nice, responsible parenting. Thank you. I try to be. I no longer get to see the kids I used to raise, so I worry about what people are doing to them online. Yeah. Yep. Oh, hello, Shelly. Thank you for joining the Cosmic Couch. New Zealand is the worst. About what? New Zealand's the worst about what, Palmy? Okay, so now I did not put on the wheel what stress ball I was going to make. I have one in mind that's actually a free pattern on Instagram. This is by Over My Dead Stitches, and it's a little chick. So I think we'll make this because this one looks really easy. Although I did link for you guys in the description box one that I've been making recently that is also a chick. It's just a little bit more involved. It's a little bit larger. And because I want to be able to chat with y'all, I don't want to do something too involved. That's why we respun from the ghost. Beetlejuice themed stress balls. Why did I say stretch balls? I mean, I guess they kind of are stretchy, aren't they? Yeah. Beetlejuice would be fun. Okay, so let's do a chick. So maybe, should we use yellow or white? Should we do a chicken or a chick? I'll let you guys decide. My office is a mess now, y'all, from all of this yarn. Plus, as you can tell, I've got all my safety eyes stuff out because I'm working on safety eyes for this month's drop. But you guys want to see some sneak peeks of them? Here. These ones are called Halloween Party. Oh, the lighting's really bad. This is not going to do them any favors. But they've got like purple and orange and black and yellow in them. These ones reminded me of like this glitter combo reminded me of like the parties that we would have at school in like the early 2000s. Something about like the Halloween party and the Valentine's party. It's just so nostalgic. I love it. Okay, so you guys are saying white. You can't choose? Okay, Crochet Wonderworld says yellow. And they said it with all heart emojis, so I like that. You can't choose. Okay, yellow. Okay, so if this helps you decide, I have already made a handful of chickens. This is what they look like. Look. It looks like it's laying an egg. I linked this pattern for you guys in the description box, but like I said, this one's just a little bit more involved. So I don't want to do this while I'm busy talking to you all, but I have made like 4 or 5 of these chickens. So if that helps you determine what I do, because I already have a lot of chickens. So should we do chicks? A shark stress ball. I have a free pattern for that one too. Okay, yellow. Okay, or black and white. That would be different. You're right. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying yellow, so we'll go with yellow. And if the wheel lands on that one again, then we can do a different color. But let me get white yarn and orange. We should do the feet in orange probably, yeah? Okay, one sec. I've got 2 brand new skeins here. We've got White Burnett and Premier Basic Chenille Brights in Tangerine. So what color should we do for the egg in this chick? I have pink, green, and teal. Oh, I could have done Stardew Blue. You're right. You're right. I will in the future. I plan on making a lot of these little stress ball things because people, I have heard, I have not sold them myself, but a lot of people online are saying that they're good sellers for them at market. So, okay. Oh, I am all over the place here. Adorn the hook halo. I got my hook. Now, here's the problem, because I have never done this pattern before, this free one on from Over My Dead Stitches on Instagram. I don't know what size this is going to turn out, and with these, you need to make sure that it's the right size so that the stress ball works properly inside of it. So, maybe I should size down my hook. Instead of using a 6.5, maybe let's use a 6. Now, let's use a 6. We'll see what size this is. Hopefully it's not too big or too small. Also somebody earlier in the chat asked, and I totally forgot to answer, what's the difference between the blue and the purple tulip crochet hooks? There is no difference besides the color. I did just spoil myself though and buy some purple tulip hooks. That's why I made this hook halo to match my new purple ones. But so that I could have a set of crochet hooks in my progress bag that I could also take with me to markets, and then have the new purple set with me just like in the living room when I'm crocheting at home. Welcome, Kathy. First live I've caught, but binge watched several market videos this week. Well, thank you, Kathy, for binging the videos. I appreciate that. I hope that we haven't scared you away yet and that you're enjoying. Julie, goodbye. Good night. Thank you, Crafty Poppy. They say hook halos are so pretty. I think I'm going to release this one as a limited edition style. I don't have a lot of these purple beads right here. The lighting is really bad. I apologize. So I'll probably just make enough of these to run out of that bead and then list them for like a limited edition one, because they are the perfect match to the purple tulip hooks. But all of those hooks are inside at the moment at my indoor crochet station. Okay, here we go. First time not watching. I was reading the chat and somebody said watching, so my brain said what I was reading. First time making this stress ball chick pattern, so let's just see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not used to working with a 6mm hook with burlap blanket. Normally I use a 6.5. I feel like my stitches are so tight. Oh, Casey D the snail, this is your first live too? Well, welcome. Nerdy Peach is like our door greeter, saying hello to everybody as they come in. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You may have just spoken Danny's love language with that limited edition hook halo. I know! Y'all wanted a purple one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta do one more. Maria, don't you have the purple tulip hooks too? They're really pretty. And the actual metal on the hook part is also purple. I wish I had them out here. I could show you, but they're in the house. West Coast Nanny says, if anyone is on the fence, the hook halos are amazing. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3 increase. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is going to be real tiny. I don't even know that we're going to have room to stuff along with the stress ball, which I don't know how that's going to go because my safety eyes are pokey on the back, and obviously I don't want them to like poke a hole in the stress ball, so I might need to melt them, but I don't have anything to do that out here. Willow Rain, your mom's family is from Belgium? That's cool. And I know you all are waiting on the Halloween exclusive hook halos. I have them in progress. I have all the beads. I am just in the process of prototyping them, like how I want them to look. First time too. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of first timers here. But you had an appointment. What's gift membership mean? Oh, Rach Nail Edit. If somebody gifts memberships, it means that they pay for a random person in the chat's membership. So memberships are $2.99 a month, and you get like exclusive perks on the channel. So seeing videos early, seeing videos that are only made for members and not for the general public, using the special emojis, you get some perks with it. And so sometimes people will gift memberships, and that means whoever's in the chat has the possibility, or whoever is just here live, I don't even think you need to be saying anything in the chat. Just whoever is here live, YouTube will randomly select one of those people to be gifted the membership. So that's really generous of these people who are gifting memberships, because they're essentially paying for people's memberships for the month. I love your shirt. Thank you very much. Crafty Poppy, it's your first time too? Oh my goodness, so many first timers. Wow, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming tonight. How many people do we have watching right now? 296 people. Oh my goodness. It is getting kind of late. Cheeseball King, Ryan just gifted 300 girl power jewels. Ryan, aren't you putting Celeste to bed? Oh my goodness, he is too funny, you guys. Okay, so where am I at now? Okay, so let me make sure I have enough stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I actually have one extra stitch, but I think that that's for the best, because look at this size, you guys. This is like perfect. I fear that if it is too much smaller, then the ball will have a higher likelihood of popping. Carmela just got out of the shower. Nobody look. She's naked. Oh, thank you, Amanda. That's kind of you. I just don't stop going, because if I do, then I'll lose momentum. Okay, so Faye the Gray says, it can go to anyone who has been in your lives, even if they are not here right now. Thank you for that clarification. I wasn't really sure how it worked. Okay, so anybody who has joined lives in the past, which we have not done one in over a year now, or close to a year at this point. So I would assume that it's going to go to anybody who is watching right now, or just at any time in this live. Sorry if it's buffering again, by the way, if it's a little choppy. Ryan. Ryan's so sweet. You're so sweet. Ooh, Melissa, you got the Coastal Cosmos hook halo. Awesome. I designed that one specifically for my Florida and Australian friends with all your guys' beaches. Okay, I just did the arm, so now we're going to single crochet around and then add safety eyes. Okay, so I think what we're going to need to do is embroider the eyes, because like I was saying, I do not want the backs of those safety eyes to puncture the stress ball. I know some people melt the back and then like squish it down, which I could do if I have the means of doing that, but I don't. You guys know who's here? Did you change your shirt just for this?
Yep.
Rai-Rai's here. He put on his Cosmic Couch shirt. Grab the cuck chair. Pull up a seat. Where do you want to sit?
Well, your stuffing is there.
Okay, I'll go to this side.
Okay.
Okay, so Ryan can sit here and read the chat to me while I'm doing this.
Okay.
The king of the cheese balls. That's right. This is him in the flesh.
Also, just to clarify, I did not spend any money on the jewels. When I went to go, I don't even know what they were, like, send one, it said, like, oh, you have 1,000 jewels for free. And I was like, oh, okay. Well,
How much does 1,000 jewels cost?
I think it was, like, $3 or something like that. It wasn't very much.
Huh, interesting.
But I was like, look, I got free jewels. I might as well spend them on someone. So
everybody's saying hi to Rai
yeah.
Rai.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Nerdy
hi,
Peach,
Crafty Poppy.
You heard what I said, Nerdy. You heard it. I won't repeat it, but you heard it.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Elizabeth, Kathleen, Jessica, Stitches, Mady Jade, Heather, Stacy, Julie, Kim, Carmela, Melissa, Nerdy. Oh, you're not saying hi to me. I take it back.
No hi for you.
Yeah. Angel Crafts, Carrie. Oh, Carrie sent a gift. She said 6'7".
6'7". Also, I am having to alter where I put the feet on this guy because I accidentally did too many stitches, like I said. So I'm just winging it. No pun intended, because it's a little... oh, wait a second. I grabbed... didn't I say I was going to do this in yellow? Why did I get white?
I don't know.
Okay, well, apparently we're doing a white chick with...
That's what she
Actually,
said.
hang on. I have red. We're going to do a chicken only because I accidentally grabbed white instead of yellow. I'm so sorry to everybody who voted on yellow. All of these mistakes. This is what happens when I try to do a live while I'm crocheting.
Tisk, tisk. Where's your mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. I got caught up with Katie talking. Okay. Alright, we said 6'7". Okay, cool. Yeah, moving on from that one.
6'7".
Maria, hi. Carrie, send your 6'7". Allie, hi. Net Raiders, hi. Crafty Poppy. Pancakes or waffles? I know the answer to that.
For me?
Waffles, yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
A nice thick Belgian waffle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Smothered in butter.
Casey, hi. Anna, hi. Crochet Chaos, hi. Amanda, hi. Nerdy, I'll accept the emojis of me as a hi. Howdo, hi. Gazelle, hi.
Okay,
Teen,
is there
hi.
anything that you have wanted to contribute this entire time that you've been inside listening and lurking?
I don't know. Next time you grab your.
How do you feel about Captain Hook? Once Upon a Time.
Oh yeah, he's pretty hot.
And Pedro Pascal. Do you know who that is?
Of course I do.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
from the meme. Oh, what's the meme with the song? Oh yeah, make your own kind of music. Yeah. That's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the face in the convertible. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if that was a very good impression, but that's what you got. So, anyways. Oh yeah, Timothy, Celeste's gonna have so much hair. Definitely. It's very, very curly. And I am wearing my Celestial Homebody hat today because
Ryan just got a haircut.
Yeah.
And he lost all of his lovely locks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it needed to be cut. But also, I kind of hate it.
Ryan's hair is so thick that he has to wear a hat for work, and his hat doesn't stay on his head at work because his hair is so fluffy.
Exactly. So once the hat starts falling off at work, I'm like, all right, I'll get it cut.
Okay, all right, hang on. Pause the conversation. I have an update. Okay, so here is where I am. I feel that there is...
I touched the butt?
You did. I feel that I need an extra round or two because, I don't know. What do you think? I don't want the ball to have a high chance of breaking. I just feel like it needs more room inside of the body to like move around a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can do one more round though.
Can I get a hi from Katie and Ryan? It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Uncle Long! The egg is breached! It is. It is. Also, it's a pink egg. So maybe he's an Easter chicken. Okay, I'm going to follow my heart and not follow the pattern, which is my MO in general. But I'm going to go ahead and do an extra round on this before closing off. Oh, what am I going to do for the eyes? I should embroider the eyes right now before I get the ball in there.
True.
Okay.
All right, going back.
I need black yarn.
Oh.
You talk to the people, right?
Okay, I'm good at that. Don't look at her butt. I'm kidding. Look at it!
Stop!
Whoops. Anyways. Okay, scrolling back in chat. Allie, did they blow it out? No, they did not. I definitely go for budget haircuts, which is probably the mistake there. So it's fine. It'll be curly.
You had like a $7 coupon at Great Clips, didn't you?
Yeah, so it was a good deal. But yeah, no, it'll be curly in like a couple months, so it'll be fine.
Nah, a couple weeks. His hair grows so fast.
True.
It's not fair. Melissa, thank you for the floating hearts.
Yay. Going back, because I wanted to answer one. KD Creations, what book am I reading? I'm currently reading The Losers, Part 2. Yeah, well, I read Part 1 and then immediately went on to Part 2. That book is...
I don't know anything about that book, but he told me that it's shocking that they sell it on store shelves.
Yes. So, because it's been on my to-read list for a while. And then I was shopping at Walmart looking at books with Celeste. And then I saw The Losers at Walmart. And I was like, okay, well, if it's going to be popular now, I feel like I probably should read it. You know, stay on the hype train. And no teenager should be picking up that book at Walmart. I'll tell you that. No. Yeah, it's naughty. I think how I described it to you is there's not enough Lysol to clean this book up. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Somebody said Katie doesn't cut hair. I offered to cut his hair. I used to cut his hair all the time when we were in college and broke and had no money. I used to cut his hair. And you know what this man told me?
No, I didn't say that. I know what you're going to say.
He said, I think that the girls at Great Clips could do a better job than you.
That is not.
Those are his exact words.
I said, no, it's okay. I'll just go in. I have a coupon. But I fully see how she got that meaning from it. So.
The betrayal.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Anyway. Oh, goodness. Anyways.
What's the name of the author? Nerdy's asking.
Yeah, Jessica, she put it in chat. Harley Leroux. I'm assuming. I apologize to any French-speaking viewers we have tonight, because that was probably wrong.
Say that again.
Harley Leroux.
You know what I love making Ryan say, because he can't say it to save his life? Ryan, say Massachusetts.
Oh, gosh. Massachusetts. Okay, you say it again. I got it.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
He's not.
Oh, no!
He's not even joking. Literally, he cannot say it. Normally, he says Massachusetts is normally how he pronounces it.
Yeah, well, that's because I just say it funny, because I can't say it anyway, so I might as well say it good, right?
Good, funny, good, bad.
Exactly.
LaCroix.
Yeah, LaCroix.
That is, to be fair, that is how we say LaCroix in our family. It's LaCroix.
Yeah.
Because it makes us go.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, we hate LaCroix. Or LaCroix.
What do they say?
I don't know. Chat is so fast. Recently found her channel. Is so cozy. My husband and I love to watch her convids. Thank you for sharing.
Ah, welcome.
Gloria, not the Great Clips betrayal. Carmela, mommy and daddy are fighting. It's okay. Not that bad. Yeah, Jessica. Yeah, thanks to TikTok, kids are finding books they should not be reading. My daughter asked for Butcher and Blackbird for Xmas, and I read it and said, "Oh boy, you should not be reading that." Yeah, there's.
Yeah, you guys know when I was in probably 7th grade, Twilight was really big. I remember it's Twilight and Hoa 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 season. But Twilight was really big, and everybody in my class was reading Twilight, and I picked up the book at the library, and I took it to my little sister's soccer game, and I was sitting there reading it, and then my mom read the back of it, and there was the word seductive on it, and she practically slapped that book out of my hands, and she said, "Oh, ain't no way you are reading that right now." And then I wasn't allowed to read Twilight, and then I never did.
Yep.
I was also a first child, so my parents were very strict with me with the whole like PG-13 thing. Like I had to be 13 in order to watch PG-13 movies and everything. And then my little sister was like 11 and watching them because she got her way all the time. But yeah, I have never to this day read Twilight because of that. I tried when I was like 11. I have.
But that doesn't count.
Catch up on chat.
Okay.
Then you can go back once we're caught up.
Okay. Well, hold on. I want to answer this one first.
Okay.
Carrie asked, Ryan needs to start a book channel where he reads some books. Now, do you want me, like, reading the books or just doing book reviews? Questions. Probably still not going to do it, but I'm curious to see what the people want. Lots of Massachusetts comments. Mississippi. I can say that one, I think. Can I say that one properly? Mississippi?
Yeah, you said
Okay.
that one right.
So cute, that pronunciation. Oh, thanks.
I'm almost done with the chicken, by the way.
Melissa, she cut her husband's hair and accidentally cut his ear one time. Blood like crazy. Oh, boy.
No.
Crafty, are you crocheting anything lately? Not really. Celeste is a lot crazier these days, so my energy is even more drained from her. She's very fast. So, yeah.
We don't have the knees to keep up with the toddler that we once did.
Yeah, so crocheting is definitely taking a back burn. But,
sorry, I need a smaller hook to do
That's
the little
okay.
comb. I'm almost done with this chicken, you guys. I'm getting her all dolled up before I show you, though.
but yeah, so anyways, I have not crocheted, and Allie, I believe it was you that asked a while ago about my blanket. I have not made progress in probably like 10 months. It's bad. Oh well. I'll get there. That's why it's a whip. I can do it whenever I want. Okay.
Are you caught up?
No. But it keeps refreshing.
How many people do we have watching?
I don't know. Where do you see that?
Click on YouTube.
Oh, on this one?
Uh-huh. 287.
Wow. Wait, can I make this bigger?
What, the chat?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can on Streamlab. Pull that little
Yeah,
tab.
but then I'm looking over there. I want to look more at the people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a professional. I just play one on TV.
True. You mean on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had no business reading Breaking Dawn in the middle of 4th grade. Ooh, yeah. Definitely not. KZ, my family's added you to our weekly crochet-a-thon. That's sweet.
You have a weekly crochet-a-thon with your family? Stop. That's so wholesome.
Yeah. Oh, fluff.
Yep.
Yotsuba, oh no, I read Twilight in middle school too. My mom didn't pay attention to books, just movies and TV shows. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's probably more common because, like, you think books are more innocent, but no, they're not.
Yeah.
Oh, also, speaking of books, I got a really hot take here. 50 Shades of Grey sucks. I hated it.
And this is coming from somebody who reads a lot of smut, to be honest with you.
Okay, so look, I read it a while ago.
I'm adding blush to my chicken. I told her I was going to get her all dolled up for you.
Yes, she is. Yeah, so really quick tangent. So I read 50 Shades of Grey a while ago, and because, like, there's so much hype about it. Well, not anymore, but, like, back in the day, there's so much hype. Like, all the moms had book clubs of it. And I was like, all right, I gotta see what's up. Oh, my gosh. I can handle a slow burn book, but this was just so slow. And everyone's like, oh, this book is so raunchy. No, it's not. At all. Like, there's a little bit, but, like, yeah, I was so disappointed in it. So, anyways, that was my quick little tangent.
Okay, well, that's perfect time because I'm done with my chicken. Are you guys ready to see a chicken lay an egg?
Also, Adriana says I should totally do book reviews. Maybe we can bring the podcast back. Wink, wink. And maybe we can do a book review segment in there.
It's going to be too dirty for YouTube. People already message me and comment to me saying that they don't like my sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see it all the time.
Because I have a dirty mind.
Yep.
I don't have a dirty mind. I have a...
dirty personality.
Well, yeah. Okay, let me show you this chicken.
Okay,
here it is. There she is, Miss America. And you give her a little squeeze, you give her a little love tap, and bah! It's so fun. Oh gosh, it's prolapsed.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Stick it back in.
Okay, there we go.
That was naughty.
There she is. Isn't this fun? So this is a free pattern. This one's by Over My Dead Stitches on Instagram. And when we're done with the live, I will put in the description box the link to where I get these. I get them on Amazon, and these were the cheapest ones that I could find that were like the best quality and had the best reviews. So,
oh, wait, no.
Sorry. What, Ryan?
I have a comment highlighted. Read it.
Oh. Are we allowed to have a crush on Ryan, or will that get me kicked off the couch? You can have a crush on Rai.
I would say hair flip, but...
You don't have any hair because you let the harlots at Great Clips cut it.
Oops. Adrian, make the book reviews for members only. See, that sounds like a good idea, but also, I'm the only one that reads them. Katie doesn't read...
I don't have time to read. You think I have time to read?
And I've tried doing audiobooks for her, and she just doesn't like audiobooks.
I don't. They're cringy to me.
I got one that'll be perfect for you.
Okay, here's the problem I'm having, though. Sorry. But why... I mean, I guess it's slow rising. But it's like...
entering?
Or slow entering. Oh, God, it came out through the side. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can get it to do that again. It just separated the stitches and came out up here.
Oh.
It blew a bubble from its neck.
Oh, it blew two bubbles. It was like boobies.
Okay, we're getting off the rails here. I think it's time to call it a night.
No, okay, wait. I'll write it in. Also, I got bit by mosquitoes. That's why I keep bending down.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. Allie
Hi,
says,
Katie.
I don't like
go ahead.
audiobooks either.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
focus.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, I can't focus on them. If I do an audiobook, I have to like follow along with the book, but in that case I would rather just read it myself.
Yeah.
You need to create a special hall pass emoji for the ones with the crush on Ryan. Wait, that's such a good idea. You got a little fan club. That's so cute. Hi, Katie. Just found your channel a couple weeks ago. I'm less than an hour from Greensburg, so I plan to come into the Tree City Fall Festival. Oh, heck yeah. Tashi Lolo. Oh my gosh, I love that. I don't get people who leave comments like that. You don't like it, just go somewhere else. Why comment me? Yeah, I have actually gotten DMs before of people being like, just so you know, I feel like other people probably feel this way too, but your crude comments are very off-putting. And I'm like, okay, sorry. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry. It just comes out of my face hole. I don't know how to fix it.
Like that.
Vicks Vapor Rub is great for mosquito bites. Oh, we're going to have to keep that in mind for Celeste.
Yeah.
That poor kid. She has...
Very sweet blood,
yes,
apparently.
so many mosquitoes just get her constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people saying audiobooks... are not the vibe. See, I can handle audiobooks, but like I do like reading my Kindle whenever I have the chance. It's just that like if I'm mowing the lawn, like I could listen to random YouTube videos, or I could listen to an audiobook of something spicy. Then it's like, all right, might as well do that. You know, might as well.
When I say girthy pickle, I offend you. Well, if that's my worst quality, then so be it. Why does this try to keep connecting to my phone? Also, I will say that this little thing is fun to play with. Have you seen me sitting here, like, fondling it?
Oh, yeah.
Good to know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. That's right. And you are Nurse TT of the tea.
True. Spill the tea, sis.
So, I'm going to trust you, yes. I remember saying that when I got my very first hate comment, back when I first started my crochet channel, I said something that cracked a lot of people up. I got a lot of comments about it. What did I say? I said, I know I'm not everybody, or no. Oh, I remember what the comment was. It was something along the lines of like, you think that you're so good because you freehand patterns or something like that. It was like, you're so full of yourself. And so in the video, I was like, guys, I made it. I got my first hate comment, and I said what it said, and I was like, look, I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips. Well, maybe a bag of Doritos, because I'm like Doritos. A little spicy and also really messy. And you guys love that comment.
Timothy says, I have the Latino appeal. I think that's a good thing.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean I appeal as a Latino, or I appeal to the Latinos?
I think you appear as a Latino, even though you're not Latino.
Well, technically I am.
Yeah. He's actually, believe it or not, you guys, Ryan is more Scottish and Swedish than anything else.
True.
And Katie, please don't be confused because I have a crush on Katie too. Okay,
That's okay, me too.
We need to make some little, like, simp badges.
Oh, I'll wear that one.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, I have made a handful of things tonight. So we made the chicken. We made the stroke pickle. And we made whatever we decided this name was for this chicken. Of the zombie chicken.
Ooh, that's cool.
I know. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to go back tonight, though, and embroider some little stitches on it, though.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm all that in a bag of chips is my favorite saying. Trudy, one of mine's, too. It is one of mine, too. I vote that we bring back some of the, like, 1990s and 2000s, you know, catchphrases, like all that in a bag of chips, thebomb.com.
Yeah.
Up your butt and around the corner.
Oof.
There were some bangers that we got to bring back.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing away
okay.
fluff. Okay, well, we only made 3 things in like 3 hours, so this was definitely not as fast as my normal productivity is. But I hope that this live was fun for y'all. This is going to be in lieu of this week's makes, so I will post it to the channel at my normal upload time tomorrow, Monday at 9 a.m. And, oh, Cool Beans. Yes, Granny Charm Creations. Cool Beans. That's a good one. Totes my goats. Oh, yes. You use up your button around the corner frequently. You're all that in a family-sized bag of chips. Love it. Let's bring them back, you guys. Let's have like a collective, I don't know, a collective thing where we all just start bringing these things back, and then hopefully they catch on with the younger generations. Because you know what? Our sayings were way better than whatever the heck this is, okay? And you know what would be fun for a game on Cosmic Couch Podcast? Is if you and I, who know nothing about Gen Alpha slang, try to guess what Gen Alpha slang meant and use it in sentences. Oh. That would be a fun game.
Yeah.
Kathy, I'm so glad you're here. You made it as well. Go ahead.
I think now we've got a solid lineup for a new podcast. I think we're going to make it work.
I know. Not with going into market season. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. I'm rubber eared glue.
Because also, I guess I'll get feedback on the live stream. So another thing that I really wanted to do for Katie back, when was the last time we did the podcast? It was like Super Bowl Sunday, like that weekend. We were going to I put up like show her sports logos. Well, obviously with the teams blocked out. And then she tries to guess them. I think it'd be hilarious because I know she would
I
struggle.
know nothing about sports ball, you guys.
Yeah, so...
Literally nothing, except for Taylor Swift being married to Tyler Kelsey, or whatever his name is.
I think it's Taylor Kelsey. No, that doesn't sound
No,
right.
it's not Taylor.
Yeah, wait.
James?
Travis.
Travis?
I
I knew it started with a T until I just pulled James out of my butt.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary is a good tool, yeah. Oh, Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang is another one that we say a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know an unfortunate amount of Gen Alpha slang. I know, like, a few phrases. Or not phrases, but, like, words. Travis Kelsey. Yeah, okay, Ryan got it. Tyler, what did I say? Tyler Kelsey?
Something like that, yeah.
Doesn't he have a brother?
He does. Don't remember.
Is his name Tyler? Okay, you guys got it. Travis Kelsey. That's all I know about sports. And so whenever we see, like, sports logos, I'm like, who's that? The Washington Sabretooths? Brian's like, what? Because I just make it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I think that would be fun. So let's see. Sports logo guessing.
Gen Alpha slang.
Gen Alpha slang.
Yeah, we have a
And
whole,
pay-per-view.
like, running list of, like, games. And,
Bye
like,
Valley.
bye. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, talk to the hand. That's a good one. Talk to the hand. Yes. But we've got a lot of stuff planned for the Cosmic Couch podcast. It's just a matter of when it comes back.
Her brother, or Travis's brother is
Jason.
That's-
Okay, so I said James. So I was kind of close in both respects. So you know what? Gold stars for me. Pats on the back for me.
What a good girl.
Stop. Go down to the garden and eat worms. I've never heard that one, but I like that. One phrase that I like to say, I've said it in a few videos, and people are like, what? Butter my butt and call me a biscuit? Or slap my ass and call me Sally? It means like, let me clutch my pearls. As if. Yes, as if. All right. Well, I think...
Wait, I want to say one more.
What?
This is my grandma's favorite saying.
This one makes me laugh. So, for context, his grandma is 80...
No, 90...
She's already 90? Oh my gosh. She is a little spitfire, though. Petite little Hispanic granny. Spitfire. She is so funny. At our wedding...
Oh gosh.
At our wedding, we got married in December and we were doing photos outside, and this little 88-year-old woman is standing out there, and she leans over to our photographer and goes, I'm shaking like a vibrator. It's so cold out here. And he told us after, I'm like, Millie. Her name's Mildred, but anyways, what does your grandma always say, her favorite saying?
Tough titty sat the kitty when the milk went dry.
It's such a good saying.
We say that to Celeste, even though she doesn't know what music is, but whatever.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so good.
Yep.
As if is very Valley Girl. Yeah. Yep. All right. Thank you all so much for coming tonight and for hanging out with this very unhinged, slightly after dark, I guess we could call it after dusk.
After the baby goes to bed.
Yeah, live stream. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video if you're watching this tomorrow morning, or if you're watching right now live. Thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and this video will go up tomorrow at 9 a.m. or Eastern time, my normal upload time. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.